over the course of the last few weeks. And again, without over-egging the pudding here, you're going to have to be fairly swift to get your hands on this collection, because I know a lot of people already have it. However, you've already got your hands on it. If you haven't yet got it, you're going to have to be quick. We've popped together a showstopper selection, which I will go through in more detail in just a bit. But we had it on this morning on Wake Up Call, and over a third of the stock of everything that we've got left had gone. We are now at half of that stock. People checked out after Wake Up Call, ready ahead of this show. So if you're serious about getting your hands on this, you need to be quick. Over half of everything that we've got left is available. And let's just be clear, this officially launched 1 minute ago. It is one of the best things I think we've ever come up with. I don't know if that's a big statement, but if you have not yet seen this template library and have not yet got it, once we've had a little bit of a look around this and seen how amazing it is, I can guarantee in about 10, 15, 20 minutes time, this will be going into your basket. It's revolutionary. It is absolutely brilliant. And there's only one person who could be here to take us through this show and explain all around it, explain the concept and explain why you need it in your life. And that person is not me. No,
that person is not you, Ben.
It is the wonderful Sarah.
That person's not Ben, but it definitely is me.
Yes.
And if you missed this, guys, this was a groundbreaking Today's Special that we launched on HSN back in November for our big anniversary on HSN, and my word, you bought it in the tens of thousands. The reception it's had has been absolutely incredible. After we launched it over on HSN as a Today's Special, it was launched here in the UK on our shopping TV partner Hobby Maker. They did a massive launch of it last week. Oh my word, Craig, it was the busiest show he's had ever on Hobby Maker, and it was at 7 o'clock in the morning.
Wow.
He's like, everyone got up really early to watch him. And then finally, I'm here getting to do the big official launch on our Crafters TV. Now, the brilliant news is there will be loads of you watching along today who already have this. Maybe you bought it on HSN. Maybe you bought it on Hobby Maker here in the UK and you've had yours delivered. Maybe you ordered it directly from us this time last week when it became available on our website and you've already had your delivery. Please let us know in the comments if you are one of those people who already has it. And if you are one of the people who already has it, look, I'm rolling up my sleeves, I'm ready to go today. If you are one of the people who already has it, have you started using it yet? Or have you needed today as that little bit of a push to know where to get started? If you aren't someone who's already got it and you're thinking, what's all the fuss about? The great news is there'll be hundreds of people chatting along with us in the comments who are going to be like, oh, I need that. I'm going to quickly explain what it is, and then Ben's going to take you through our regular option or the showstopper option that we've got today. Okay, so it's all about making really advanced cards. So things like, have you always wanted to do not only a stepper card, but a stepper rocker card?
Amazing.
And wouldn't know where to get started, right? What about if you've wanted to do cards like a double diamond fan fold, right? I love these cards. I've done a few of them. I know how to put them together. Most of you need a lot of help putting something together like this. Not just cards, but what about things like little handbags?
Cute.
What about doing gift boxes? Now, when we come to gift boxes, they're really different, unique styles and shapes. Things like this, things like these gorgeous little strawberry gift boxes there, things like your little milk cartons. Maybe you want to do your little triangle meat in the middle gift boxes. Or by the way, if we are talking card making, by the way, guys, yes, we're going to do some unusual folds of cards, like maybe you've got your, what's this one called? Tri-shutter card, these ones, tri-fold shutter card. Or we can go right up to really advanced cards. Let me just get this one together.
I love this.
Is this your favourite?
I think it's brilliant.
Oh, well, do you know, do you want me to make you one of these on the show today?
Please.
I can do one of these, guys, for you today as a demonstration. Let me say it. It's got a little stepper in the middle, and it's got all these bits meeting in the middle. Then you need an envelope for all of these cards. We've actually got the envelope sorted for you, either regular, three-dimensional envelopes. You could do the envelope, then for the matching card. I love these ones. I'll do this one for you. So it's called an arrow fold card.
Johnny's favourite.
I will do you an arrow fold card in the show today. I've actually got, believe it or not, 8 demonstrations planned for this 2 hours. I'm going to have to be going some to get through all of them, but that is what I'm going to try for. But I wanted you to see exactly what it is, and now I'm going to show you how it is, right? So how it does it. So basically, what we're talking about is a 3-part system, right? The first part is this big book here, which is your template library, right? So what it's going to do is, You can see here, it lists all of those different cards that you've got.
Yep.
And then for each card, you've got the template. And I'm going to be showing you, so there's the rocker card, for example. This is on a little ring bound system. So if you want to make that rocker card, you've got the template there for you to draw around and make it perfectly, and then you decorate it however you want, right? And then when you're finished with it, you're going to pop it back in, and it's all going to sit in here with all of the ring bound pieces, right? Now, the template is the first part of the system. The second part of the system is the instructions, right? Now, we have the instructions available for you in this amazing book that goes with it. So where I've just shown you, for example, that rocker card, here is my stepper rocker card. Again, I'm going to peel this out here. You've got full written step-by-step instructions. But that is not all in terms of instructions, because actually I'm going to take my rocker card, I'm going to take my template, and I'm going to go over to the TV bed and I'm going to walk everyone through exactly all the education that you get to go with it.
Whilst you're walking over there, this is the deal that everyone's going for. $71.99 or $79.20 if you just want to go for the template library on its own. That is flying out the door with 50 bonus points. However, the majority of you are going for the Showstopper. Over half the stock of the Showstopper has gone, where you get the template library, and on top of that you get all of these added extras as well. You get some of your ink pads in here, foam pads and a tape pen. £16, $21 worth of value that you're paying just an extra $5 for, and that's the one that the majority of you are going for. We'll get the details up for you on that one in just a second. So that's the new template library on its own. If you want to go for the Showstopper, there's your deal. As you can see, 50 bonus points on that as well. $75.99 if you're platinum in the UK, $83.20 if you're shopping in the US and you're a platinum member. But let's have a look at what else you're going to get as far as instruction is concerned, because Sarah is over at the TV.
Yes, so what's going to happen, guys, is not only do you get the templates, not only do you get that amazing book with all of the instructions in there, but then on top of that, you are then going to get a little QR code which gives you access to an exclusive portal online, right? Now, in this portal, you will see every one of the templates that you get. So as you scroll down, there's that lovely rocker card, there's the milk carton gift box. We're going to learn about octagon shutter cards, left stepper cards, the double diamond fan fold I was showing you. We've got an interlocking squares card, double stepper. There's the strawberry gift box I was just showing you guys, a 3-step card. Oh, there was the lovely little triangle gift box I was showing you. Look at the diamond fold. But you've always wanted to learn how to do them. Should we see if we can squeeze one of them in today as well? Anyway, with each one of these, should we have a little look at that arrow fold card that I wanted to show you, right? So if I click on the arrow fold card, what you'll see is you've got a watch now video for every single one of these. So if you are more of a visual learner, you have a whole library. So you have your templates in a library. You have your recipe instruction cards in a library. And then when you're at home doing it, not on our computer that's a little bit slow in here because it's trying to run all of this, you click on the watch now and it will take you exactly through to that page and allow you to watch that video on the page, okay? Should I try a slightly different one?
We had a power cut this morning. I think that's what it might be.
It is, since we've had that power cut. Should we try that rocker card that I had in my hand?
Right, let's see if that works.
As you can see, you can scroll through. Every single one has a video for it, right? No, it's not letting us click through on any of it. But you get the idea of how that works. I wanted you to be able to see all of that. It's basically the education. This is what people love. They want to be able to come through, understand what is the product, how do I use it, and watch the tutorial step by step. This is exactly what our Debbie's been doing while she's been getting ready for this. So it's no matter what your level of craft is, right? This is suitable for complete beginners right up to people who are absolute novice users. Maybe you just want a bit of inspiration. Maybe you just want some different ideas, different things that you can go at. All of these different templates. And what I'm going to do, Ben, is I'm actually going to get in and do one of my first demonstrations because I want to actually show you how it works, and then I will show you every one of all of them. Now, while I'm doing that, why don't you watch Debbie having a little go with the programme?
Yeah, absolutely right. We can see Debbie here. And this is going to be you when you get this home. You're going to be getting your recipe booklet there. And this is the thing, like Sarah's talking about. However you learn, everything's covered off. There's lovely Leanne. Look, there's the video. This is what you're going to be watching. So you'll click on the one which is relevant to the template you've taken out of your booklet, relevant to the recipe list that you've got in front of of you, and then you're going to follow Leanne step by step. So you've got the pictures in your booklet, you've got the wordage in your booklet, you've got the video with Leanne. You literally cannot go wrong with this. And like Sarah's saying, if you are, someone who's further down the line with your crafting, I would bet there are a lot of cards in here, a lot of projects that maybe you've not attempted before, or maybe you've tried and found it quite difficult. It's made simple with this system. But if you're a complete newbie, maybe you've just joined us over the last few weeks, which a lot of you have, then this is a set you absolutely need to jump in and bag. 30 different projects from scratch, done really, really simply with this amazing system. It is just brilliant, and well over half of the stock, everything that we've got left has disappeared. You need to be quickly in. Thank you for all of the comments coming through. We'll read these as we go, but any questions you want to ask as well, please feel free to fire those in, and any testimonials, because I know that there are loads of you already have received your template library. What have you made? What have you loved about it? Has it made your life easy? Have you attempted a card that you would never have thought of attempting before? Which one was it? Which was the first project that you tried? Let us know in the comments, and we'll read all of those out as we go through the show. I have a feeling as well this could be a record-breaking show, not only for the fact that this has been flying out the door, but also I've heard Sarah mentioning to Johnny in the meeting before that she's going to try and get 8 demos out in this show. If she does, that will be a record for this year. I think 6 is the most we've done in a show so far. 8 is what we're going to try and do over the course of the next couple of hours. Let's say a few hellos. Lindsay in saying hi, Ben, the sensational Sarah, the team, the wonderful social superstar, and everyone. Hi to Jean and Sandy, who says, I have mine and I love it. I've tried a couple of them using a rocker one for my St. Patrick's Day card making class for kids. Lois saying she's in from Ohio. Charlotte's in saying, good afternoon, everyone. I've already got this as soon as it went live on the website as a relative newbie. This is amazing for me. That's great to hear. Make sure, again, if you've made cards, you send those in and show us, and we'll have a look as we head through the show. Donna's in from Texas, and Sarah from Arkansas. Debbie Hodge says, afternoon, I didn't think I wanted this until I saw it on Wake Up Call, and now ordered. Lynn's in, Anne-Marie's in from Chesterfield, and Sonia says, I have it. This is in block capitals. This is Sonia Perez in block capitals. I have it, and it is by far, that's what she's put, the best launch ever. This is what you guys are saying. More comments like that, please. If you've got it, let's have your testimonials. Tell everybody else who's perhaps on the fence or perhaps not seen this yet why they absolutely need this in their lives. Right, Sarah, 1 of 8, is it?
Should I start off with a nice, simple one?
Yeah.
Just something nice and basic.
Okay.
How about trying that double fan fold?
Let's do it.
Yeah. And I know that looks anything but basic, guys. And this is what I want you to understand. This is where your crafting is going to go. This is going to become what you class as simple.
Love it.
Right? Because it's all just about having the right tools and equipment to get you started. There's lovely Jake just brought me a pencil so I can get going now, guys. Right, ready. So, all you do is you go into your template library.
Okay.
And I'm going to have a look through.
Number 5.
And actually, so what a lot of people, thank you very much. I was going to say, what a lot of you might want to do, this means nothing to me.
Oh.
Corner fold, easel card, bonbon gift box, handbag card with gift holder. I like to look at the pictures.
Yeah, I do.
Right? So I like to just go through and think, what do I want to make? Oh, I like that one. Oh, that looks, hello.
Hey, yes.
We want to do a double diamond fan fold, right? So all you do is you take out number 5, right? And then you go and find the matching 1, 2, 3, 4. There's number 5. 5 comes out, right? And you've got that ready to go. Now, if you want, you can follow with me step by step, right? But it's actually super easy. So what you're going to do is you're going to start off, all of these first ones work on your 8.5 by 11, right, Ben? So I'm just going to draw around it. Now, what you'll find is, yes, I'm going into the middle of a sheet of 8.5 by 11 here now, or now, A4 if you're working in the UK, right? However, what you will find is you'll start being a little bit more economical about your cardstock.
Yeah.
The more you start and use these and you understand what you're doing, right? So those are our cut lines.
Okay.
Then we're going to go with a score line across here and a score line across here.
Okay.
We've got a score line down there. We've got a score line here. And then we've got a score line that goes across there. But, and I've missed ones in the middle, I've realised, right? This is a score line down here, right? And then this is a score line down here, right? So I believe that looks like, yes, that's everything we need to do,
Super
right?
duper.
Now, if you're being really good with your cutting, Ben, use a guillotine.
Yes.
All right? So if you want to get your lines nice and straight, what I can do is use it. I'm just going to take, let's say, use the guillotine.
Yeah.
And you can go all the way down and get those perfect straight lines. There we go. And I can trim all these like this, right? She says optimistically, no, slightly along like that. There we go.
As Johnny's mentioned, we've still got the hero tool from last week on the website, the guillotine, if you want an amazing price.
Oh, brilliant.
Oh, yeah, it's been left on.
Well, it shouldn't have been, so you want it to me. You want to be hurrying up on that than before somebody realises it's gone wrong, right?
Yeah.
Look at that, how much quicker was that? And then I get my guaranteed nice straight lines, right?
Yeah.
Now, then what you want to do is, you're going to take your score lines, and we want to do all the score lines on here as well, right? So, for example, I always put a black score line on this. If I want to just do straight down there, I want to do a 1 straight down here, right? And then did you notice we also had these ones going down here, Ben? So that's a straight one there.
Yep.
Now I did these in pencil so that I can easily rub the lines out.
Okay.
Right? So that's the key thing. And then we're going corner to corner on this one. Now, if you prefer to watch visually, you can watch Leanne teach you each and every one of these, right? That's the beauty of it. You don't need to remember what I do. You don't even need to record this show, guys.
No.
You don't need to come back and reference this show. You can literally go back through and watch Leanne in that portal at any time you want, teaching you how to make every single one of the cards, right? So you can see there all of the score lines. Oh, actually, you can see them really, really well, right?
Perfect.
And then all you're going to do is we're going to fold and burnish all of these crease lines. I want you to fold and burnish them. And then I also want you to use your pencil and rub out all of the pencil marks.
Right.
All right. What's everybody saying in the comments?
Oh, they're absolutely loving it. Mary Pat says, I ordered mine to make to sale. I'm so excited to see you demonstrate it. Marisol says, since I found Crafters TV last March, I've wanted something like this. I've got it and I love it. All in one place, all the templates, all the instructions to make the style of cards the craft experts have demonstrated.
Yes.
And the other point with this as well is if you are new, and we were talking about this earlier on, maybe you are sort of fairly new, you haven't yet got a Gemini, for example. You don't need it with this system yet, do you? You don't have to go to that expense of having a die cut machine. All you need, like you've seen, is a scoreboard and a guillotine.
I didn't even talk about the fact that you've got a set of dies in with it as well, Ben.
Yes, of course.
I really should have told everybody that. Look at that, there's that card ready to go. Right, and I didn't talk about the fact that you get dies in, but we will talk about that over the course of the show.
Yeah.
What I do want to show you is getting the perfect mats and layers now for all of this.
From the template.
So watch this. I'm going to use the template again.
Yeah.
Right, and I'm going to go right. I want that middle template, and I want that little bit with the angel on.
Okay.
So I'm going to put this onto here. I can see there. I'm going to work right into the corner, and that is going to give me the perfect template for my angel, right? And then actually I want these mats and layers that come in from here. So I'm going to take this diamond in from here, right? And it's all literally ready to go. That's your score line. You want your mat and layer from in the middle section here. So I'm just going to use, again, just some the little scraps as we've got them left over, Ben, but it's exactly the right size. I need another mat and layer there. So I'm going to do another little mat and layer coming right up here. There we go. That's going to be exactly the right size there. I'm going to need another diamond mat and layer. So I'll bring this one in here. And then you're going to cut all of those out. Now, what I thought I'd do is I would do all these mats and layers for the front. And then I've got a little scrap of green. And I'll do some of these little corners in the green.
Great scrap buster as well, then, isn't it?
Do you know, it's going to be absolutely perfect for all of these. Oh. Do you know, and if you do that, don't worry, because you can literally draw over all the edges, right? So all I'm going to do, Ben, is that you can see them. You don't need to see me cutting all these out, guys. You've totally got the idea that that is going to give you exactly the right size to go into these little pieces here.
Perfect.
Right, and look how nice that looks with the mat and layer. Now I've already started, just for speed, so I've already stuck in these bits here. And you can see you've got them in all the sizes. I'm going to add on all the bits that I've cut out with my diamonds in the background pieces here, right?
Whilst you're sticking those on, loads of lovely comments coming. Jill Lucas, this template library is brilliant. And Teresa Robinson-Smith just saying, great to see that you've got that video library as well for the template library. In case you're wondering where you get the link from, when you get this back, you'll get a little card within the box which gives you the link that you can go to get all of the video tutorials. So it's all there. It's all really, really easy to access that. Mary says, good morning. I bought the template library and I love it. And Lily's saying about the mats and layers. Yeah, of course, the mats and layers, as you've just seen there, are included within those templates too. So it just could not be any easier. Evelyn's with us. Astrid says, mine arrived last Friday and I started using it straight away. And Carol Guy, I got the template library a couple of days ago. I got it in 3 days from the UK to the US. We've got amazing shipping going on at the moment.
It's amazing shipping going on at the moment.
I've only looked over it at this point. Where would we find the QR code? As I said, Carol, it's in your box. It is in your box. The link there is in the box that you need, and you basically pop that into your browser, and there you go. Everything will be there for you. Marisol saying, I can see that double diamond fan fold in a Star Wars theme card for my nephew. I said that earlier, actually.
Nice.
Very much like that. Lots and lots of positive comments coming through. And like we said, this is for everybody, but you're going to have to be quick if you want to grab it because we're heading towards 60% of the stock. And that's it, isn't it? That's all we have left. After that.
So yes, I do want to explain that to people, Ben. So basically, when we put all of our stock lists together, okay, we work out how much we're going to need in the UK, how much we're going to need in the US, how much of that is for HSN or Hobby Maker, how much of that is coming on our own TV, you know, how much you'll be able to pick up from here. So we try and do all of our forecasts, right? So when Ben is saying we've sold through 60%, what you've got to understand is we are the last people now to have stock available of this. Yeah. Right, so it's sold out on Hobby Maker. HSN, I think HSN might still have some if you go on to hsn.com. But basically, everywhere did have limited numbers and put their forecasts in months and months ago. So when we're saying this is before we realised it was going to be quite as popular as what it has been. So we will sell out of this, and we actually won't be able to bring any more into stock. And I know that sounds ridiculous, right? But it's because we only got them at the special price that we did because we bought tens of thousands of these at the same time, Ben. So it's actually not economical for us to be able to manufacture just a small run of 2,000 or 3,000 of these. So if you want it, you're pretty much getting it while we've got it today, or speak now or forever hold your peace. It's pretty much how it's
incredible, by the way.
And can I just say, you watch me make that in what, 5 minutes or so?
Probably less than.
And I know I'd done a little bit of cutting out the matting and layering, but you can see just how easy it is to do. And it's all about having that template to work from, Ben. And you're going to see this with all of the cards I'm going to do today. And I will walk you through all of the cards that we've got. I want to get through a load of demonstrations first, though, and then we'll have a look at everything.
Absolutely right, because we're going to try and get through as many, up to 8 demos to bring to you. We're almost at 60% of the stock gone, and this could be you. Let's have a look at our Debbie. She loved this morning, didn't she? She absolutely loved showing you the template library, and you got some great demos for her as well. But here she is. This is how you're going to receive yours with those dies that we've not yet seen. Those are actually incorporated within this set as well. So you've got the dies to work with all of your different cards and projects. You've got all of the templates which are built into the actual templates as well. So all of the mats and layers, I should say. Your little storage systems included as well. But it could not be any easier than this in the fact that you've got all of those templates which are numbered and match up with all of the detail that you've got in your recipe book, as we're calling it, which matches up with all of the digital content that you've got on the website as well. That is there for you via the card that you're going to get within your box. And again, you can see here, I love the way that the templates just take off really nicely from the actual folder itself, and then you can pop them back in again. So it makes it so easy for you to use. And look at this, just matching up those mats and layers, you know, using the die templates there as well if you want, using some of your smaller machines. I mean, just brilliant, whizzing through these. And the fact that if you go for the showstopper, we're giving you foam, we're giving you one of those tape pens as well in there. You're good to go with this. £75.99 is platinum, $83.20, plus you're going to get 50 bonus points. You do need to get this today if you want to get it. It is going to disappear. Don't be on the fence about this. Grab it. I said it earlier on, if you're serious about craft, if you're serious about, you know, enjoying what you do and being able to create so many different card styles and project styles, this is an absolute must-have for everybody. Please do not miss out on it today. Lynn says the templates are going to mean that all these different cards will be so much easier. And this is it. There'll be no faffing around, says Lynn Harvey, to sort out measurements. Sonia Perez says Sara is going to make pros out of all of us. And that's the point, isn't it? Looking like a pro from the start.
It's all, do you know, I don't think I felt this excited about a product that we've brought in so long, because I feel like it's just going to unlock. You've all got the potential there in you. You just need hand-holding and showing you how to do it. This does that. To be honest, I mean, a lot of people said, oh, can you not do dies for these cards? For this price, you could probably get 3 dies. Right? 3, because the dies, if you think about them, would have to be this big. Each die would be £30, $40, I would reckon at least, okay? You are getting 30 different cards.
Yeah.
Cards, boxes, envelopes, right? 30 different ones that are A4 size, or 8.5 by 11, or 12 by 12. Right, that is an astronomical amount of templates, and the video tutorials, and also the step-by-step recipe cards. And then these are the dies. Now, you might look and say, all right, brilliant, nesting dies. Yes, the templates will work with any of your nesting dies. These are the exact right size ones that we've used on these cards. And also, if you want to make the exact cards that are in the book, Ben, you will notice that these are all the shapes and styles that we've used on the cards in the book. So it's just, if you want that little bit of a helping hand, it's a total bonus die there. The die set itself is worth about £40, £40, sorry, maybe it's just over $40. You get that thrown in absolutely free as well, along with your templates. It's a brilliant deal. Now, I'm going to show you them all. I'm going to try and find them one at a time. So I think what might be easier is I've got these little boards that I could show you. Okay. And we might look at the board, but then I'll have to flick between showing you the card like to the front camera. So poor Charlotte's going to have her work cut out, basically, right? So that is the milk carton gift box, right? Your milk carton, when you make it up, looks like this. So how fabulous is that gorgeous little milk? It's just a little miniature one, but then also if you wanted to elongate it, Ben, the beauty of it being a template, not a die, is you could actually just, when you look on the actual template itself, you can see there's a scholar. You would just stop here, move this whole part of the template up so you could get an elongated milk carton if you want, right? Yeah. So there's number 1 is your milk carton, right? Number 2, you already saw it, is your rocker card, right? And it is not just any rocker card, so cool. It is a stepper rocker card. And you can see not only do we get all of the template, but then you've got all of those mats and layers built in here. You've got your main mat and layer, an alternative mat and layer, the mats and layers for the front panels, all these to go at, right? Number 3, right, so this one is called your octagon shutter card. Oh, I've got one, right? There we go, there is an octagon shutter card. So again, I'll show you this to the front so you can see it stood up. So it all comes together, and the octagons basically fold. I'm going to have to look at this straight on. The octagons fold a different way to what the rest of the card folds up, right? So, no, Halloween comes to the front. There it is, right? Yeah, gotcha. So you can see that there, and then if I show you to the front, now it'll all make sense. That is your octagon shutter card. Yes.
Amazing.
Isn't that nice? And that's been done as a Halloween card. I probably will find my other ones in just a second. So there's your octagon one, right? That's number 3. Number 4 is your interlocking squares. Oh my word, there's so many different ones. Here's your interlocking squares, right? This is it here. Very clever. Can you see they interlock at the front? Yeah. So they all come together and interlock in the middle part. Now this is lovely. I've done this with like little alphabet tiles on. So it looks great with little alphabet tiles. Number 5 is the one that you've just seen me do, the double diamond fan fold card, which was this one here, for those of you who were not as familiar with it before, double diamond fan fold. I'm only 5 of 30, guys, right? 6 is your left stepper card, right? So we've got all sorts of stepper cards. Oh my word, Ben, if I find all of these, it's going to be an absolute miracle. I'll come across, do you know what I might do? I might, as I get to them, I might, there's a centre stepper, I know we're going to get to that in a second. Okay. Right, when I come back, I'll come back and show you it, right? All right. Double stepper card, right, so this is where you've just got one step to the left. Yep. This is where you've got steps either side, all right? This one here is your strawberry gift box. I've got one of these, here it is, a little strawberry shaped gift box. Look at that there, and I'll not stand behind it so that you can see it with the red behind. I'm going to make you one of those in the show as well. Oh, amazing. Right, we've got then the 3-step card, which is, I do have a 3-step card for you. I'll show you that to the front. This is your 3-step card. So can you see incredible. They're all really, really clever. And also, do you know what, Ben? It's just nice to know the fancy names for everything, isn't it?
Absolutely right, yeah.
Oh, hello, there's the diamond fan fold. This one I absolutely love. This is it here, all right? So can you see it's got multiple different ones? So
wow.
it stands up like this. Debbie likes this one, right? But you get those multiple bits of your diamond all folding in. So it folds down, looks quite complicated, but then actually it goes really...
I've seen a card like that before.
Yeah, isn't it nice
So
and just
clever.
very different, right? So there's the first 10. You've got your Concertina surprise box. Here it is. So this is your Concertina. So it just meets in the middle here, right? And all opens up, and it has a little surprise there in the centre. Brilliant for little photo albums as well. Look at that there, isn't that really cute? So there's your little ones. That goes in the inside, all wraps up, and it all, so the two fold in, and then the two side pieces fold into there as well.
Yeah.
I'm going to do the strawberry one for you, but it's a very similar technique with this one, right? Then we move on to the triangular gift box, which I can't see right. Here it is, here it is. I've got so many here, Ben. So there's your little triangle. Same sort of thing. All the triangular bits are going to come and meet in the centre there, right? Oh, arrow fold. I'd like to do one of these because I love this one.
Really
and it's just about having the sizes and all of the measurements, but they look really professional when you put them all together, right? So there is our arrow fold at the front. Then we're coming to the pop-up book. Is this my pop-up book? No, I can't see a pop-up book from here. I will find a pop-up book in just a second, guys, and then I'll come back and go, here's the pop-up book. Is this a pop-up book? Here it is. It's a book inside of a book.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah,
I mean, how would you even start to make that?
So I know how to make these. I make them on the Ultimate.
Okay.
But it is quite complicated, I'm not going to lie, and it's a lot of measurements, right? Whereas when you've got a template, it's about a 3-minute project, okay? So I'm going to show you that one as well. Dutch fold heart card. I'll see that when I get to it.
That's at the front.
There it is. Yeah. Right, let me show you it here. So if I show you to the front. So it's got the heart on the front, right? And then it opens up with these two bits in the middle.
So clever.
Isn't that nice, right?
Yep.
So that's your Dutch fold heart card. Would never have known that's what that was called. Tri-fold shutter is this one here, all right? There's your tri-fold shutter coming in there. Let's have a keep going. Theatre card, all right? So this is your theatre one here. Again, if I take that off, it's you've got to remember I spent a lot of time with this product getting ready for that Today Special launch in November. And, I mean, the Today Special are always the biggest, most wide appealing products that we do on HSN. Bear in mind, not only that, it was the one that we did for our anniversary. Infinity card. I don't know where there's an infinity card, but when I come...
There's definitely one.
Oh, here's one, here's
there
one.
It is.
Right?
Yes.
So you go round, round, round,
Keep going. When does it finish?
It doesn't.
Does it not?
That's the beauty of it. It just keeps on going. It's the card that keeps on giving.
I love
it. So there's your theatre card. This one here, envelopes. So you've got all sorts of different envelopes. So that's your envelope for 3x6 cards, but you get all the envelopes and the liners for all your different sizes. So we start with this is your small one. We've got another little small one here.
Yeah.
And then as you get into your bigger templates, you get your bigger ones. You get 20 of the templates that are going to fit on your 8.5x11 or your A4 card, and you get 10 of the ones that fit on your 12x12. So your Bonbon gift box is this one here. Love that. There's your Bonbon gift box. Then we're moving through your handbag card.
Oh, yeah.
Right? So that was this one here. And not only is it the handbag card, but you also get, I don't know if it's inside here. Yes, look at that. You get a nice little gift card holder inside it. So you can put the gift card holder inside the handbag, or there could be 2 separate projects if you wanted. All right? Love that one there, if you do your little Velcro closure on there as well. Right, this one here, enclosed stepper card. I've seen one of these.
I saw one of those earlier.
Here we go. I might make one of these later for you as well,
yes,
actually.
Please.
Can you see? It comes out, and then your step comes out. I'll show you that to the front because I think that's really clever. So as you look at it, but the step actually comes out of the card like this. So it all closes up to go in an envelope or a 3D envelope box if you want. Then it opens out and it forms that lovely little stepper, right? I'm still going. I'm only on number 23, guys. There's 30 of these, right? Zigzag cascading card. I'm going to make you one of these because I love, love, love these. So this one here is your zigzag cascade. You might have seen we did a card kit of these recently.
Yeah, we did.
So, but how amazing that if you could start and make all of your own as well. Right, so that's your zigzag cascading card, which I will teach you a little bit later on in the show. There's the one that our Ben loves. That is Ben's favourite.
Oh, this is immense.
Corner fold easel card.
Look
Should
at
I do
this.
that next?
Oh, yes,
Do you want me to do
please.
that as the next demo?
Yeah.
I'll do that. I know we'll have to have a little break before so I can get ready, but I'll do that and I'll teach you that one. I'm just going to tell you now, soon as I show you that one, what did you say we were on stock-wise, Ben? 60%?
Over 60 now, yeah.
Okay, once everyone sees that card, that is when all of the stock will go.
Yes.
So I'm going to warn you now that I'm going to do that in 3 or 4 minutes.
Love
so
it.
you've got time to kind of get ready and get checked out before we get to that. Right, we've got another 5 to go. We've got 2 sizes of pop-up diamond cards, right? Have I got a pop-up diamond card in here? She says, here we go. Yep, there's the little mini one. So there's your little mini pop-up diamond card on there.
Nice.
Now you start getting into all of your other templates out. So there's your envelope for your 4x6,
Yep.
your envelope for a 5x7. We've then also got dimensional envelopes. So this is an envelope box, one with a bit of a gusset on there for a 4x6, and envelopes for 6x6 and 3x3 cards in there as well. So a little mini one in, and then the wider one out there as well. So there are your 30 projects. Whew. I think I need to lie down after that.
And a round of applause. But wasn't it great to see all of the different things that you can make all done there in template form for you? And as you're saying, Caroline, I love how you store the templates and recipe cards as well. Less chance of losing them or putting them down somewhere and forgetting where you put them. All enclosed, all done. And that's like we said, once you've used them, you can pop them back in to the folder as well. These guys are awesome for scrapbooking, says Mary Pat. I love them. And I love the template library, says Sarah. I love the education in the recipe book and watching the online education. I ordered from HSN, so excited. Listen, so many of you have already got this. If you haven't, I can't impress on you enough that you've got to jump in and grab this template library. It's the showstopper that everyone's going for. Over 60% of the stock has now gone. Please do not miss out. And think about this, you've got all of the video tutorials with Leanne there too. You know, and if you want, you can come back and watch these shows as well to see all of Sarah's makes as well. You're going to get them anyway, but why not come back and see Sarah's take on them too? There's just so much to love about this collection. Wow, there's so many of you watching. There's so many of you getting your baskets ready to check out. We're going to take a bit of a break. We'll take a short break right now, give you time to check out. Then you can come back, watch more demos with Sarah. But the most important thing is to make sure that you've got yours in your basket and you get it checked out with the 50 bonus points. Let's take a break. We'll come back in about 3 or 4 minutes when we do lots more with Sarah. We're going to make that amazing card, which I absolutely love. It's coming up after this short break.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the crafters companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% of your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every pound, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. What are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
We've got a double bill of great news for our US crafters. You'll now pay less for delivery and your parcels will arrive in double quick time. Our team has joined forces with UPS to speed up the delivery of Crafters Companion orders across the USA. Order online with us and your crafting treats will arrive on your doorstep in just 2 to 3 business days. And shipping will cost just $9.95, so you can treat yourself to even more crafting goodies. So head over to the Crafters Companion website to place your order today. You'll be getting creative with all your treats in no time at all.
get to know people from places and walks of life that we wouldn't come across in our everyday life if it wasn't for Crafters TV and doing what we do.
I got so many lovely comments from people when I started doing the presenting, and it was just really such a lovely feeling. And it's nice that people keep messaging in. You know, we see the same people. We know you can build up that kind of relationship with those people. So it's just the fact that people like what we do and they're pleased. And I do love it when people send us photographs of the items that they've made.
We talk about customers, but really they go in as a customer, come out as a friend. The support that I get is amazing. The messages I get are amazing.
Me personally, it is personal interaction. I've never had the best of health. I've always been open about that with our viewers at Crafters TV. So many people are in the same situation as me health-wise. Other people have got a completely different health issues. They understand and they relate to what I'm going through, what others are going through. So whether we interact on a crafting basis or whether we interact on a health basis, a personal basis, we're all there to support one another. It is incredible.
The reaction of viewers when they come to meet us is worth all of the early mornings when we have to get up for our early morning shows.
Some of the customers come on as craft ambassadors and things like that, craft along with us, and being able to actually chat with them on air. Love it. I really love that connection with them.
We've had lots of shows where we've done like craft alongs, especially where we've had viewers craft along with us. We had a particular viewer, Joy, who joined us once before, and she literally made me cry on air, and Joe, because the things she said about us, it really was quite humbling that there are people out there that watch us and invite us into their living rooms and really treat us like family.
I cannot impress on you how busy we are. We have hundreds and hundreds of you watching, hundreds and hundreds of you shopping. We are over 65% of the stock gone here. If you haven't yet got it, I don't know what you're waiting for, because there is no point in waiting and thinking, oh, I think I'll sit and watch a little bit more. If you sit and watch, you're going to miss out. I can guarantee you will miss out. If you love this idea, if you're impressed by this idea, I haven't seen anyone yet go, oh no, I don't like the idea of having 30 templates to make loads of different cards and projects. I haven't seen anyone say that. Everyone's saying it's amazing, it's groundbreaking, it's brilliant. Everyone's saying they want it. Everyone's saying they've got it. It is increasing the skill set, and it's making, for goodness sake, right? I mean, how would you?
Oh, send me a little stepper thing up.
Oh yeah, sorry. How would you even attempt to make a card
Oh, hello! Is
like
that not just the most impressive card ever, Ben?
I love this. This one and the Infinity card, I think, are brilliant. And how would you go about making that? If you're completely new to card making, you would think to yourself, well, I might make that card 3 years down the line, mightn't you? A new card, 3 years time, I might make that. You can do this on day one with this template library. It is unbelievable. Please grab yours. Please do not miss out. And talking about this amazing card, we're gonna do this now.
Yeah, I'm going to do this right now.
Come on.
The thing is, though, there's no point me standing here and doing simple cards. Well, there's no simple cards in the set, is there not? They're all amazing, right? But how many of you are stuck in that rut of I fold the card in half or I fold it as a gatefold and I do loads of hard work on the front to make it look awesome? Now you've got 30 new projects in your repertoire. You're going to be spoilt for choice. So here's where you always start. In this amazing little library here, right? This is all of your recipe cards. You also get the metal dies in here, by the way, guys. They come in like a little folder at the back, so you can keep them nice and organised. All in this lovely circle die punch, so that it stays nice and organised, right? Now, what I like to do, I'm a visual learner. I like to look at the pictures. It's like flicking through a magazine and saying, oh, what do I fancy making? Oh, they all look nice, don't they? Oh, yeah, I like that one. I've made that one.
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't made one of these.
No.
Centre stepper cards this week, right? So you just
box.
have a little look through, keep going until you find one that you think, yes, that really takes
nice.
my eye, right?
Oh, yeah.
So and even if you don't know the names, right? Who would have known that was called a Dutch fold card? Right? Actually, I did, because I've seen Debbie Fisher make them. I would not have known that was a theatre gatefold card, or the Infinity cards, or there's all of your different envelopes in there as well. A little bonbon gift box, right? Now, I'm going to get through. Once you get to the past 20, you start getting all... Oh, I'm going to make that one later for you as well. There it is, right? It's called a corner fold easel, right? So you take your corner fold easel out of the side, right? Then what we're going to do, that's number 25. So you then go to your actual library. We go to number 25, here it is, corner fold easel. Open this up, take it out, and you've got the die. Oh, don't lose everything, Sarah. I've got the die. Now, I've got a sheet to do my card with and a sheet to do the mats and layers with, right? So can you see, if I put this on the base here, I'm going to just line it up perfectly with my 12 by 12 so that it can make it easier for me to score, right? So I'm going to. You don't even need to go all the way along all of them if you don't want, Ben, because bear in mind we're going to be trimming these out, aren't we?
Exactly.
So I'm going to move this up so that the camera can see exactly what I'm doing. Take this down here, down there like that, folding along the edges, and then we're going to put a score line. Oh, this is a cut line, so I'll do this hard, and then these are score lines, so I'll do them nice and gentle on there as well, right? So these are score lines there, and then this is a score line here I can see, and then also here. All right, so there is all of my lines on there. Don't worry that I haven't drawn all of them. I've drawn enough for me to be able to do my cutting, Ben. All right.
Yeah.
So you're going to bring this in, and I like to trim with my guillotine because you just get a much more professional finish at the end of the day. All right. So I'm trimming all the way down on all four sides. 1, 2, 3, and then fourth one's along here, all right? And then, if you notice, it does say this is a cut line. So I'm going to cut right the way up the middle of this one, but you only cut it to the centre line because then your other lines are score lines, all right?
Yes.
So this one coming along here is a score line, and then this one coming up here is also a score line. Right?
We're already seeing how this is coming to shape already.
You can see it just right in front of you, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then these go down, so we're going to do the score line down here, and we're going to bring our score line down here. Now, what I do need you to do at this point, right, is to get your rubber and just rub out all of the pencil lines.
Okay.
Right? So, they're coming off a little bit easier than I was expecting, actually, because I've got a bit of a marker. Look, I've got the one here where I've rubbed them all off, but it's exactly the same there. And then you're just going to fold them and give them a nice crease on here, right? So 1, 2, and what happens is they fold up, and that gives you that lovely baseline. Now, you don't want to stick this because it's going to go flat to go in the envelope, right? Now we need to do our mats and layers. So what you're going to do then is we're going to bring this on here, and we're going to do, first of all, I need to do my little circle pop-up. So look at this.
Oh, yes.
I've cut round. You need the circular one, and you actually need 2 of them, right? Okay. So I'm going to draw around 2 circles, and I'll show you exactly what we're going to do.
Is that built into the same template as well, is it?
Yeah, it's all built in. Yep, actually I'm going to use 3 of them, right?
Yep.
So I'm going to draw my circles on, and then again, you'll come and use your mats and layers, which I'll do in a second. So there's my circles. Mats and layers. I'm going to go, and you can look right into them if you want to see where you want. So I'm going to go nice mat along here. And I just think mats and layers make everything look so much more professional then, don't they? Right? I'm going to save my paper and try and be really economical. And I'm going to put my next mat and layer in there as well. Right? So you're cutting everything out. Now, if you want a really professional finish, would you notice if you go for the showstopper, Ben, we've put some grey cardstock in there, right? I'm going to just trim these out, by the way. Not grey cardstock, we've put grey ink pads.
Ink pads, yeah.
Now, the reason I've asked for the grey ones, Ben, really important, right, is if I trim this out, for example, right, so I'm going to trim this, and then if I use a grey ink pad, it will work with any colour to just give a little bit of depth and dimension on the edge. So look at this. As soon as I've added a little bit of grey around the outside, look how it just lifts it.
Oh, yeah.
Can you see? It's the same piece of cardstock, flat edge, little bit of grey around the outside, and you just want the grey. So I've done both of those pieces and added a little bit of grey around the outside. Then I've turned this over, so I've gone with the plain green side, and I've done another 2 of these with the plain green as well. And I've also done 1 big mat and layer. So you've got 1 big outer, can you see, here it is, 1 big outer mat and layer to go on the base piece. So there is all my mats and layers, which I'm going to add on there first of all. So as long as everyone can see what I'm doing, Ben.
Yes.
No need for chit-chats from me.
I'm loving all the comments today. Paul Prince ×4 says, hi from South Carolina. I got the library and I've just started using it. How are you getting on? Let us know. And again, if you have made any projects so far, feel free to send them in. studio@crafterscompanions.co.uk. We're loving a gallery at the minute, aren't we? We're loving sharing your makes. Kerry Carney says, I can't encourage you enough. Buy, buy, buy. You'll be glad that you did. Christine says, hey, Christine Mahoney, Sarah, I've just put in an order the other day and I'm getting my UPS order today. From date of order till today, 4 days.
Yes.
Love the new shipping in the US.
Do you know, I'm loving the feedback we've got. It has taken us a long time to get there, guys, but it has been absolutely worth the wait.
Evelyn says, if you send this card to someone, how do you make them understand how the card goes together?
Do you know what I quite often have done?
What do you do?
When I've done complicated cards, I've taken a photo of the card put together and I've printed it out and stuck it in there. We did that one year. I did an Easel card one year for our corporate Christmas card.
Oh, yeah.
And I had to put little instructions on the back of how it went together.
or just leave it and then it could be a little puzzle for them as well as a card.
Very true. It could be, yes.
Afternoon, everyone. Says Deborah from sunny Lancashire. I'm going to save this show for reference. My template library arrived last week and I love it. And don't forget as well, obviously, we would love you to come back and watch this show again. As we always say, these shows are here for your reference. Producer Johnny just said, you don't want to hear Ben every day, though, do you? I mean, I can take that point, actually. It's what my wife says. Don't want to hear him every day. So basically, if you get this set, you get a little card. It's in your box, right? On the back of the card is a link to all of your video guides. We'll show you them in just a bit. And basically, it has all of the video tutorials for all of the different projects that you've got within your template library. So you click on that. You've got lovely Leanne, know me. I mean, what could be better, really? But if you do want to watch these shows back, of course, please do. Sue says, is the circle die the same size as the circle template? Well, I
can get the die out if you want and have a look. I don't think it will be, but you could use that die to do a little mini easel card in the centre. It would give you the same sort of concept.
Yes,
so where's
like
the die?
Smaller one.
We haven't gone with the straight die, we've just gone with the scallop one.
Yeah.
But yes, that is pretty much the same size if you wanted to do a little scalloped circle easel in the middle, right?
Excellent.
Do you want me to show you how you do this as an easel card now, right?
Yep.
So if I bring my score lines in, right? What I'm going to do, Ben, is I'm going to go, so this should be 4 inches. So I'm going to put a score line in at 2 inches, right? And then I'm going to put a score line up just near the top here like this, right? So this is how your scoring works. So you get a fold at the halfway point, and then we're going to get the fold flat to stick it down flat on here, all right? So here we go. I've got 2 more of these that I've cut out. So 1, 2. And this, can you see, is going to stick down like this. So all you do is get your tape, and we're going to go tape on the edge of here, and stick tape to tape on there. And I'm going tape to tape with my little circular piece on here, sticking that down really well. That stands up, and then that is going to go on this piece here. So you can see there, with just same technique for how you would make any other type of easel, but you've got the little circle dies for you to be able to, the little circle shape for you to be able to work from, right? So there is that. I've got also, if you want to use this, you're going to draw around the mats and layers, you're going to draw around this one for the next inner mat and layer, which will cut your inner mat and layer that little bit smaller, so that when you then, can you see I've done the same again, I've darkened it with a little bit of the grey. This is why, if you're wondering why you have 2 different shades of grey ink pads in your collection, this is why, because you need the greys to just have that little bit of depth. Oh, this is how good this glue is, by the way, best glue in the world. You just rub that off and it's not going to leave any excess there. So if you use the greys, it's going to give dimension to any project that you've got.
Yeah, you've got your pumice and your misty morning in there as well. And Joe just saying, has anyone tried using the embossing mat and running a template through a Gemini? Debbie did it this morning, funnily enough, on Wake Up Call. So yes, if you go back and watch Wake Up Call this morning, you'll be able to see Debbie doing just that. And it worked very nicely as well.
Oh, that's a nice idea. I haven't tried that.
Yeah, it was good. I think somebody asked about it, actually, and Debbie said that she'd done it, so she popped it through, and as I say, it worked beautifully. And another thing just to chat about, and this question's just come through, and a good one to ask. like cardstock and papers. Paw Print's actually saying, are you using the multi-purpose white card?
Yes,
and I guess,
I am.
And I guess we can use, depending on what we want to make, I mean, with the bags and that, we can probably use some of our papers as well, can't we?
I think some of the papers would work an absolute treat and be lovely to do that with, yes.
Yeah.
So, right, there's my little easel card that I've made to go in the middle, and I'm going to keep it nice and simple. I've just die cut with love, right? So I'm going to go once in the black, and I'm going to go once in the, can you see, what's this, what the word I'm looking for? Glitter card, Ben. You know when I'm in the zone, don't you, and I don't...
I love it when you set yourself a challenge of doing like a bazillion demos.
I'm determined to do a bazillion demos in this show.
Yeah.
So I know we're only at the halfway point. Do you know what it is? Are we going to run out of stock before I get to the end of my bazillion demos? That is going to be the problem. So I've got the demos to go, guys, and I am going to stay here and do the demos, move hell or high water, even if we run out.
How many
because
have you done now? Is this
there's
3?
like, this is only number 2.
Oh, you have to get your skates
Got a long way to go, because I know there's a lot of you are going to be watching this that have been... Oh, look at that. I'm going to show you that to the front before I have my little dragonflies on. How awesome's that?
Yes.
Right, and then I've got a couple of little dragonflies that I'm just going to add on to the middle part here as well. But yes, I know that there are tens of thousands of people all over the world who've already bought this, who just want the inspiration to use it. So I'm going to see this as being the educational show, so that even if we were, so we've, you know, HSN sold all of theirs when we did the launch on in November. Hobby Maker sold out of all of theirs. Everybody's now got them and wanting to learn how to use them. So I'm committing that no matter what happens in this show, even if all of that stock moves live in the show, I'm going to still keep on doing the demonstrations.
Amazing. I've got a lovely comment I just want to read in just a second, and some beautiful videos. But here we go. Look at number 2. I mean, this is incredible. All from one template.
And I want to show you, it will go in the box, so it will all go nice and flat if you are putting it in an envelope. Isn't that amazing? And then it stands all up nicely. Right, I'm going to go and put these, Ben, over on your table so that you can see exactly what I've made ready for the vote a little bit later.
Thank you. And all I can say is really, what are you waiting for here? What are you waiting for? Are you not impressed so far about what you can do with this amazing template library? Jeannie, no, it wasn't Arnie, it was a Gladiator reference. Are you not entertained? Are you not impressed? Jeannie, this is a lovely message. I must just read this. So thank you for this. Sarah, says Jeannie, I want to thank you and your team for teaching me pride. I'm so proud of what I make now. Because of your teachings, I can make just about anything. Thank you for sharing a wonderful feeling with me. That is from Jeannie. How lovely is that? And this is the kind of thing that you're going to be saying, I think, after you've got this template library, because even if you are just starting out, even if you honestly, even if you've been crafting for so long, I guarantee there's loads and loads of projects here that you're thinking, I've never made one of those before, or maybe you've tried. I saw a comment earlier on from someone saying that they tried to make an infinity card without the template library, and they just said it was an absolute faff, it was a nightmare. This is going to make life so easy for you and make you look like an absolute pro and fill you with pride, like Jeannie, in next to no time. Now, as you've already seen, you're going to get the booklet, of course, with the templates and your recipe book, and then your box, you're also going to get your card as well. Now, on the other side of this card, obviously not showing you, on the other side of this card, there is a link. That link is going to take you to your template library digital content, and it's all here for you. So for everything that you have got within the template library as far as the recipe guide is concerned, you've then got it all in video form as well. So as we showed you a little bit earlier on, you can scroll through. There is a video for all 30 of the projects, and it's lovely Leanne who's hosting the videos for you too. So if you go through and you're thinking to that last one that we just saw, for example, there's a link to it. There's that double diamond fan fold card. Simply just click on watch now. There's that strawberry gift box that we've seen.
Oh, I'll do that next for my next demo.
Marvellous stuff. We'll see that next. The triangular gift box is there. That Concertina surprise box is all there for you. All of this is included, so you can simply click on it and watch it at a time that suits you. And as Johnny so brilliantly pointed out, there's his favourite, the arrow fold card. It doesn't have annoying me on there. So, basically, you can watch it at your leisure. It's all information, all demonstration, no interruption. And then if you don't understand something, you can simply just scroll back and go again. There's that enclosed stepper card. I think we're hopefully going to be seeing that. And there you go, what we've just seen, the corner fold easel card. So again, you don't have to worry about watching this show back because it's all included in your digital content, which you get the link for. How fantastic is this? And look, scrolls and scrolls and scrolls of all of these videos, and there's all your envelopes there at the end as well. That is all included within this amazing template library. Please don't miss it. Keep the comments coming through if you've got this already. What have you loved about it? Which card have you made so far? How much easier has it made life for you when it comes to crafting? Christy Mahoney says on Facebook, Sarah is trying to go for the win this week. She always tries to go for the win. Always. Very, very competitive.
Just doesn't always get there.
No. Although Jane Fulweber says, I do believe she will have the winning card this week. And Beverly just saying, basically, Sarah trying so hard that so she can get a star. Well,
Sarah's got a star.
Has she?
And it was actually a genuinely earned star, not like Leanne's star.
Was it?
I would just like another star to start and compete with like Corinne and Michelle and Craig and Debbie.
Michelle did win yesterday. I think Leanne came a very close second, actually, to getting a genuine star. One final comment from me, then I'm going to hand back to Sarah. Leslie Robertson, I love this set. It's perfect for when I'm not feeling well enough to use my dies, says Leslie. Thank you for bringing this to us, Sarah. I think, again, like I've said, if you're new, this is perfect because you don't need to have, loads of kit to get the results. But also, like we've just heard from Leslie there as well, how nice to have all of these different mediums at your disposal. So if you want to do some die cutting, you can. If you want to make quick, simple cards, you can. But if you want to make quick, professional, amazing looking cards with the template library, you can as well. So you've got so much there. And like we said, whether you are someone who's 3, 5, 10 years down the line with your card making, or whether you've never made a card before, this is for you, and it's just hopefully been made nice and simple for you. If you want to grab it though, hurry up because we are, I think, heading towards 70% of the stock now gone. Now I realise.
Can I just explain about that 70% of the stock, Ben?
Yeah.
Because I don't know if people always understand, right? So when we launch a big new item like this, we might bring 20,000. We might make 20,000 of these, okay? And then so many of them go to HSN, so many of them might go to QVC here in the UK or Germany, so many go to Hobby Maker, so many go into the stores we work with all across the world, and then we allocate so many for our website and here at Crafters TV, okay? Now actually, HSN have sold theirs, Hobby Maker have completely sold out of theirs. There's some of these left on the HSN website, by the way, if any of you are still wanting to order in the US directly from HSN. But to be honest, we can ship this to you from over here. There's no reason why you couldn't order it directly and we can have that sent over. But when Ben's saying that, did you say 65% or something of our stock?
Heading towards 70.
Heading towards 70, right? So when all of our stock is gone, yes, you could say, well, we could just order some more. But if we put another order in, we'll not be ordering another 20,000. We might only be ordering another 2,000, which means we won't be able to get the good price. It's called volumes of scale. We won't be able to get it to be able to do it at the extraordinary price that you've got here. We've only been able to do that because we had all of the different companies we supply, all of their stock was made at one time. So if we were to get only 2,000 made, actually we wouldn't be selling this for 94.90. Well, that's the showstopper price. Even the template library at 89.90. It would be more like £150 or $200 if we got the reordering. So it's not feasible for us to reorder. So actually with this one, once all of that stock that we have here at Crafters TV has gone, we will not be restocking the main template library item. Or if we do, it will be at the higher price. So I'm just warning you now. I know it seems a little bit obscene to be saying like only an hour into the official launch that we've sold 70% of our stock, but that's because this went live on our website last Monday. So a lot of you haven't waited for the Crafters TV show. A lot of you have actually pre-ordered it from the website, which is why so much of the stock's gone. And once that other 30% of the stock's gone, we were thinking it was like a couple of months worth of stock. We were thinking when we got into this, we'd have this stock for at least a couple of months and we'd have loads of shows planned. We've still got all of the educational shows planned. We've still got all of the education in the portal on the website. There's a craft along on this in a couple of weeks. You can do it all together. But I'm just warning you now, once we at Crafters Companion sell out of all of these, you're reliant on trying to find them from retailers that bought much. So for example, HSN bought a year's worth of stock when they bought into this. They bought enough for the today's special and then enough to have on the website for the next year, which is what they quite often do when they're getting great pricing on a new line like this. So, but I warn you now, like this stock is depleting wherever you get it from.
I'm loving the comments from the likes of Elizabeth, who says, I love this template library, especially for someone like me that's new to paper and card crafting. Wanda Dusa says, I cannot wait to get started. These first 2 demos are amazing. This is what you're going to be doing. This is what you're going to be creating, and you're going to be doing it with ease as well. Just a quick one from Benito. Just wants to say a big thank you again for the shipping. Says, I thought 10 days delivery from HSM was a good time to wait for my goodies. Crafters has blown that out of the water, getting my orders in 4 days now from across the pond, which is incredible. We're so pleased that you're loving our new shipping, and we're so pleased that you're loving this. Don't wait. I know Sarah's going to do another demo, but get this in your basket now, for goodness sake. Get it checked out, because otherwise you're going to miss out. Now, what was the next one you're going to do? Was it the little box?
Yes, so I'm going to go back to where I start for every one of them. We are going to have a little look through the picture book. I'm just going to call it the picture book now, because I like to look through, Ben, and see what is it I'm fancying making. And I wanted to do that lovely little strawberry gift box.
Oh, yeah.
So you're going to keep going until you get to the strawberry gift box. Oh, there it is. You've got the full step-by-step instructions right here. But actually, you'll find quite often you don't need them. It's just a nice reference book. I know that I need number 8, right? So if I move that out of the way, I then bring in my template library, and I'm going to come through till I get to number 6, 7, 8. There it is. And this is where, now when you peel these out, don't pull it from here. I want you to start in the middle, and I want you to pull it down the spine. That's how you're going to look after your templates really well, right? So all we're going to do is we're going to put that on here, Ben.
Yeah.
I'm going to hold that in place, and I'm going to use my little pencil and just draw around it. As long as everyone can see what I'm doing, I'm happy to take questions, chit-chat, anything while we're going.
All right, well, lots of lovely comments coming through about the projects that you've made so far. Karen says, where do you get the dies? So the dies come with this, don't they, of course?
Yes. Sorry, I keep forgetting to mention them, Ben, which is really, really bad of me.
No, it's fine. You do get the dies included within this set, and then you get a little pocket as well. So they slot into the back of your book with all of your instructions in. There we go, Alison. This was the one I saw. Alison just saying, I once made a never-ending card by hand, and never again. So glad that there is now a template. And as I say, Leslie just saying she loves this set. It's perfect for when I'm not feeling too well or want to use my dice. Thank you for bringing this to us, Sarah. There's so many lovely comments coming through. Send in your pictures as well. Have you had any pictures in yet, Johnny? I think maybe people are just too engrossed in Sarah's demos and just amazed by this project. But if you've already got it and you've started making from your template library, send in your pictures, or the very least, let us know which of the templates you've already tried, so that we can have a look. Which was the one that you went to first of all, as far as all the templates are concerned. Remember, if you're going for the showstopper as well, getting the foam pads, getting that tape pen, and those grey ink pads included too, alongside your 50 bonus points, which is just incredible. All of that for $75.99 or $83.20. We've just seen a few of your pictures come through. We'll have a look at some pictures in a bit, Sarah, shall we? It's nice to have a bit of a gallery.
Yes, I always like to see the gallery and see what everybody else has made. And it's all because everybody's style of crafting is different. And what I love about this, Ben, is even, you can use any papers. Dare I say it, even if it's not Crafters Companion papers.
Oh, yeah.
It still works nice.
Yeah, absolutely.
So if you like other brands and there's like certain paper companies you love to collect their papers or toppers or whatever it is, you can use, once you've got the templates, you can use them with absolutely anything, right?
And you made a point earlier on as well that with some of the templates you can make the items bigger by just extending, like with that milk carton, for example.
Yeah, absolutely. Now look at this, I was determined to make one right from scratch because I want you to see just how easy it can be. I have realised that I've missed one score line, right? So all you do if that happens is you can just come back in and draw it back in. And then all of your score lines, Ben, I like to do just going over top. Now if you use your score master like we do, put yourself a black line right up the middle, and you can use this and you can see exactly where you're scoring on there. And you see what I mean? Just by having that black line.
Yeah.
And then I can score right from the top to the bottom really easily. There we go. And then once you've done all your score lines, you can go back and rub all of your pencil lines off if you want, or if they're going to be inside your card, you might not see them. but I just thought this one here would be a really nice, like wedding favour, if you want to make little favour boxes for weddings, for example.
Nice.
It's just a little bit different, isn't it? Right?
Absolutely,
So there's
yeah.
all, oh, I've missed one. There's all of the scoring done.
Okay.
All of the die cutting done on there, right? I do need to just get my little craft knife, and I just need to put a little cut line in this part here, right? So you've got the cut that comes in there, and then this one here is a rounded cut, Ben, that you cut out of this side here.
Is that all on the template as well?
It's all on the template.
Oh,
And do you know
fine.
what you're going to do? You're going to watch the instructions so that you're going to learn exactly how to do it, watching the instructions. So, yes, I mean, you can watch me now if you want, but if you want to do this when you get home and you don't want to look back through this show, you can just go to that portal on the website and see Leanne make exactly that one, all right? Now, notice what I do is I always fold them one way, and then I'm actually just going to fold and burnish everything the other way, Ben, so that then all my pencil lines are on the inside and I don't need to rub them off.
Yeah.
But look how brilliant, because I've used my scoring board, look how neat all of those little lines are on there, all right? Now, your actual little strawberry box, little tip here, guys, and it's good to use with all of your projects. You're going to put tape on there,
Yeah.
and that is going to stick to underneath here. So I'm going to put tape on there as well, because if we stick tape to tape, you get a really good, super strong professional stick there, all right?
Yeah.
And then these two come and interlock together like this, right? So there's my two interlocking pieces on the centre. This comes round, and then this one is going to come and just interlocks in this little central piece, and just to there it goes in there. Look at that. So that is the actual little box itself. How easy is that to make the little box?
Really cute.
And then if you want to come and do some of the mats and layers, all you're going to do is, you can see you've got the mat and layer on there. So I'm going to use a little bit, and this is fantastic, as you said earlier, Ben, scrap usage.
Yeah.
Right? So you can do all of your scraps with this, and we've tried to make them all nice, easy to cut out shapes, right? And I know it does make a difference for everybody. So you can see here, I've just cut all of these out. You're going to trim them because they're going to be nice, easy, straight lines to get your mats and layers absolutely perfect. Do a little bit of inking round the edges. Now I've gone a little bit further with this one, and I've actually inked all of these with a little bit of gold gilding
very
wax.
nice.
And I just think they look really nice and professional. And then again, all I'm going to do is add these onto the edges.
Is it called a strawberry box, this?
It is called a strawberry box.
So I'm kind of thinking it looks just like I was thinking you could put a ring in it as well, because it could be a diamond, couldn't it?
It could be a diamond box. It could absolutely be a diamond box just as easily as it is a strawberry box.
Yeah. Just thinking, if anyone's thinking they're doing anything special, you know. I mean, it's Valentine's tomorrow, obviously, and you're not going to get this in time for Valentine's if you order it today. But future maybe, yeah, plan it up.
Are you making your Valentine's card this year?
Oh, well, as I said, I'm hopefully going to do it in between. I've left it late, haven't I? To be honest, but I'm going to try and do it in between this show and the next show.
Huh?
Yeah.
It's not day before. That's better than doing it tomorrow.
Yeah. So I'm going to attempt to do it. I'm going to have a rummage around the library, see if I can find the dies that I want, and I'm going to have a go, and then I'll put it up on my socials and I'll show you before. It's a card.
Well, won't the missus then see it?
She doesn't look on my socials.
Oh, we're all right then.
She doesn't know. She said the other day, someone at the stables where she was saying that they were a big fan of you, Sarah.
Right.
And then my Laura was like, oh, that's what my Ben works with Sarah. And she was on Crafters TV. She said, oh, where can I watch that? And my wife did not know. That hurts.
I bet that did.
It did.
Yeah.
It did hurt.
I hope you give her a bit of a telling.
I did give her a telling. I did give her a big telling.
Right, hang on, you're my person. I think I'm going to go with a tiny little foam pad on here, Ben. Just
what are you doing for Valentine's Day?
What am I doing for Valentine's Day?
Yeah.
I'm hanging out with you.
Well, not in the evening.
Well, till 6:30.
Well, okay.
By the time I get home, put the kids to bed, there's my evening gone, Ben.
Oh, so that is your evening then?
Yeah.
Me till 6:30, then go home, putting the kids to bed, and that'll be it?
I will definitely be spending more time with you on Valentine's Day than I will with my husband.
Well,
I can guarantee you that.
I mean, brilliant, eh?
He doesn't know what to say to that, do you not?
I don't. I mean, what a treat for you. I don't know.
Right, I'm going to add that onto there. Look at that. Yes!
Beautiful.
Do you know, isn't that really cute? I've just done that little... And I wanted you to see it's not just cards, it's cards and 3D projects as well. Going good. I'm going to bring that over, Ben, and I'm going to add it onto your little pile there. That is number
Thank
3,
you.
isn't it? I'm going to have to pick up the pace, guys.
Absolutely, yeah, we're going to have to go a little bit quicker, but here we go. Number 3 coming over. We are now at 70% of
And I'm making all of my demos, whether or not you sell out of them all, Ben. I'm just putting that out there right now.
Okay, making all the demos. So you've got 45 minutes to try and do another 5, because we did say we'd try and do 8. I reckon if you can do another 3 would be decent.
I'm doing it, Ben.
Okay, Judy B sent a picture in. Keep sending those through, and if we do get a chance to do a little bit of a demo, a gallery, we will get those up for you. But this is it. This is what you're going to receive. That brand new template library, the Showstopper collection, comes with all of these extra goodies as well. £16.
That's the dice you can show
thank you.
everyone.
Nearly not the tax over then. £16 or $21 for 5. You're paying an extra £5 or $5 to get all of those goodies with it. Those are the dies that you're receiving as well, by the way, alongside all of those templates which are included as well. And don't forget about that. All of the templates within the booklet, 30 of those. Alongside that, your recipe guide as well. I mean, this is just absolutely brilliant. You know, however you learn, we've kind of covered everything off here because it's all words and pictures in it, obviously. And then you've got the link via the card that you're going to get in your box to take you to all of the video tutorials as well. So, you know, if you can learn from this straight away, then brilliant. But how lovely to have Leanne there holding your hand too, to take you through all of these projects. And again, all the templates could not be easier.
I'll go back to card making next, by the way.
Which one are you doing? Are you doing the?
Do you want me to do that arrow one that we liked?
Yeah, and also I like the one with the little stepper inside the card.
Go on, as it's you. Yes. Whatever you want.
All right. Here's all your templates, and again, they are all labelled up for you. So number 1 there, your milk carton gift box, that one is numbered, so you know that's number 1. You've cross-referenced it with your book, and there you go. All of your embellishments are included too. So these embellishments that you've seen Sarah creating are actually within the actual template itself, and it even tells you the size of cardstock that you're going to be needing as well. It is just such a brilliant system, and whilst I know the templates aren't the most interesting thing to look at, I just want you to see for yourself that you've got all of these included in that booklet. They simply pop off the ring binder as well, so you can use them with your cardstock, and then once you're done, you can simply pop them back into your ring binder. And look at the 3 cards that we've made so far. Absolutely, I say we, the royal we, absolutely brilliant. All done from the templates and the instructions that you're going to get within this set. Cards which you may not have even thought of making before, you may not have ever even heard of before, and maybe again you like making your cards but you've never tried making construction projects. It's all there for you. Could not be easier. $75.99 or $83.20 is the platinum price. 50 bonus points as well. You're going to have to be quick. Johnny, we're over 70 now, did you say? We're well over, heading towards 3/4 of the stock gone. Let's do another quick demo, and then we're going to give you opportunity to check out. So, which card next?
The one you wanted.
Yes.
You click your fingers and I jump, Benjamin. That's how it works. Look at this little stepper inside the card.
So clever.
It's like, I love it when it's a card inside a card. I just think they're really clever, right? Now, I know it looks really complicated, but you're going to see in a second just how easy it is. Do you know that could be like a nice podium for a kid's birthday card or something, that one there,
yeah.
Right? So, enclosed stepper card, right? So, all we do, like we've done with every project, is you go through the book and you have a little look at all the stuff you're liking. So I know this one is near the back because I know it's a big one. There it is, enclosed stepper card. So you can see for each one, you've got the project and then you've got the step-by-step instructions. And this has got 2. It's got a stepper inside and a card base.
Yeah.
So I'm going to make my stepper inside out the yellow and my card base out the white, just so that you can see the difference with both of them, right?
Okay.
So 23 it was. So that's one of your nice big ones at the back. So one of your 12 by 12 ones, but not because you need, oh, we're going a bit too far here. 25, 24, 23. Remember the tip that I told you, Ben? Don't pull it from here.
Oh, yes.
Get it at the top and pull from the middle.
Yeah.
And then when you pop it back in, you put it back down and you literally just do this to put it all back in. Takes seconds, right?
Yeah.
So really easy to look after them. So you're going to take out number 23 and we're going to do this on the yellow and this on the white. So can you see if I pop that one down on the white, it should fit sideways on a sheet of 8.5 by 11, right? And I happen to have done one. Can you see? So I've just drawn all the way around the outside there, Ben, and that is that one there. And then you're going to come with the inner one and you're going to draw all the way around the outside of the inner one. And again, just in light of potentially having to speed up round here, can you see I've just drawn, if I lie that on there, you can see that I've gone round all of the score lines, I've gone round all of the cut lines and everything.
Yeah.
And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to do this, I'm going to cut it out and score it for you, which is code for I can't talk, Ben, because I'm really going to have to focus on this one, because I can't talk and focus on where I'm scoring and where I'm cutting. And how are you going to get it perfect, guys, when you do it at home, right, is you are going to look, and I'm just going to reference score line, score line, score line, score line, right? So I'm going to score and then cut line, cut line. So I'm going to be looking at this whilst I'm cutting on this as well, right?
Loads of you just saying you're sending in pictures, which is great, thank you. Also, Bernie just saying, I know this may be a silly question, but what size...
No question's a silly question.
What size card do you use to make the cards? It's on the template for you. It tells you what size card you need, again, which is brilliant. Like, nothing has been left to chance here. So for every single project you've got, it tells you what size card you need. It tells you which are your embellishments, which are your mats and layers. So it's all there for you. It's all been designed to make it nice and simple. And Deborah's saying, so are you inking the edges rather than the mats and layers? I've noticed some cards are both layers, but templates don't.
I've just inked the mats and layers when I've done it, because that's what I like. So, but everybody's different. You might like it slightly different on yours.
Karen says, hello everyone from Florida. I'm watching whilst making a card from my template library. Yes. I've also sent in a pic of a card that I've already made from the template library. And Caroline Hanley, talking about me here, says, typical bloke, leaving it till the last minute, lol. Look forward to seeing your finished card though, Ben.
Oh, no pressure.
Yeah, I've got plenty of time to do it now. Carletta says, Ben and Sarah, we love you two so much. Thank you. But Lily and Brent did fantastic together the other day. Please have them do more shows together. I saw the show and they did do a fantastic job. I'm sure Brent will be back, and Lily, I'm sure you will see more of as well. She's back tomorrow night with Jan, actually. And Stephen Lee Guy says, Sarah doesn't need a star because she is a star.
Ah, thanks, guys.
You guys, too much.
Look at that one there.
She does still want one, even though you think she's a star.
I do want one. I want you to rub all of the pencil lines out, by the way.
Okay.
Can you see, once you've got it to that stage, right, here is the one that I've done to that stage and rubbed all of the pencil lines out. So it's exactly the same. I just want you to see the nice, perfect one. Okay. And I've got the card, Ben, that I've cut out as well. This is going to go inside the card. So now all I'm doing is I'm just going to do some sticking, and then, I've got some mats and layers. Because look at this, you can use your fancy cardstock as well. So I've got some from the Knitwits, right? Yeah. And you can do mat and layer from your outside, those pieces here. I've got these ones here, so if you want to do your mats and layers in your yellow, you're just going to draw around the mat and layer here and here on this one as well. So can you see, if I just show you the ones that I've got, there is that mat and layer. Look how good it looks with the grey around the outside. Yeah. I've done 2 of this mat and layer as well. So you're going to need 2 of that one. You're going to need 1 of this mat and layer here. I've done a nice little die cut piece from what I've got. And I've actually done that from there.
Oh, amazing.
So you've got little pockets on here as well if you want, or the little shield, or you can use the dies that come in the set.
So great as well, isn't it? You've got the ability to position it exactly where you want, so you can choose the exact piece of card.
The piece of card that you want. Exactly that. Right. I'm on gluing duty, Ben.
Okay. You stick with that then. Stick with that. And I will.
So funny.
Read some more comments. Darlene Baumgartner on Facebook. I have made several cards from the library and sent them out, and I had so many wonderful comments about them. This is so good for relaxation as well. I absolutely love it. Thank you, Sarah and team, for this wonderful template library. It is quite a relaxing thing to do, isn't it?
I find it very relaxing.
Stress-free.
That's why I'm struggling to talk to you at the same time that I'm doing it, Ben. I can either do one or the other.
Terry Anderson says, I made a stepper card, gave it away, and never made another because I can't find where and how I made it. But now I have it all in one place forever. And that's the point again, isn't it? All these templates, as long as you look after them, you've got them there forever. You know where they are because they're stored in your library. You've got the recipe cards to go with them as well, and the online content.
It's
so
the organisation, isn't it?
It is the organisation.
And just when you're losing your crafty mojo, that's what people say to me all the time. Oh, when I'm losing my crafty mojo and I don't know how to get going or whatever, this is when you're going to turn to that template library, and you're going to go on, log onto the portal. You're going to see our Leanne there with all her different ideas, and you're going to think, oh yes, I've never tried one of them double Dutch cards.
Yeah.
Or, oh, I'd love to do an infinity one, and it's just going to give you that mojo back again.
And on the other side of that, Charlotte Everett has summed this up brilliantly. So if you are a newbie, you know, if you only make kind of like occasionally, what do you do mostly? Like you just fold the card in half, don't you? Or you maybe go to one of our amazing craft kits and pick out one of the folded cards there ready to go. But Charlotte says, as a newbie, I would never have had attempted any of these cards, but now I can do a stepper and a double stepper. Here come the odd stepper. I feel so happy with my makes so far and proud to send out such fancy cards. And that for me is the thing, right?
I'm proud to send out fancy cards.
Yeah.
That is the best bit about this, Ben.
But like
people feeling proud
Yeah.
with their card making abilities.
And not just going, fold it over, decorate, go to your template library and go, which amazing card am I going to be making today?
Do you know what? If you just fold it over and decorate it, Ben, as well, it's more work. You have to do an awful lot more to it to make it look good. Whereas if you've got something that's a bit more exciting, like we've got here with this card inside of a card, enclosed stepper card, right?
Yeah.
You've got something fancy like that, you don't need to do as much work to it, and it's going to look absolutely awesome.
And also, I may be wrong here, but I mean, I've worked in craft for 6-7 years now. I've seen a stepper card, and I've seen like your normal 10-pot card. I've never seen the two combined. A stepper card inside a card. Incredible.
In fairness,
Incredible.
I've done some pretty awesome cards here on Crafters TV, but I think this might be my show in terms of awesomeness of cards. I don't think I've done anything with. I've done odd cards that have been really impressive. I will never have done a suite of this many demonstrations in a show, all with absolutely knock it out the park outstanding cards.
Yeah.
Because I'm determined to get all 8 in, by the way.
What, in the last 30 minutes?
Well, I'm trying. Don't knock us.
This is 4.
This is 4.
You'll get at least. You'll do 6.
Yeah, but 6 is the record, isn't it?
So you only need 7 realistically.
So I need 7.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
I'm on it.
All right.
Right.
Cheryl was saying, hey, I have to say, I love Crafters TV. It's one big happy family. I never do this. Y'all bring me joy and smiles and laughs every day. Now, if we could just figure out how to have a family reunion every year, it'd be nice to, but we're here all day, every day, aren't we? So do make sure you keep joining us. And thank you, everyone, for all the lovely comments coming through from this collection. Safe to say, it is absolutely flying off the shelves. We're going to give you a chance to check out in just a second. We are, did you say 3/4 now, Johnny? Over 3/4 of the stock of your temporary library showstopper has now gone. What a card this is, Sarah!
What a card as well, Ben. Just to say, happy birthday.
Oh, yes!
Just jumps out of the card at you. How impressive is that? I'm going to come over and I'm going to put that on your thing, and that is card number 4, and I'm going to get ready. Like I said, if that stock goes before the end of the show, I'm still going to finish making all the cards.
Boom, shak-a-la. Get it whilst you can. We're going to give you time to check out. There you go, look. Boom, boom, there we are. It's there, it's done. Oh dear, what a vote this is going to be, by the way.
Do you know what I was hoping? I was going to say, do you know what I would have loved to have done?
What?
I would have loved to have seen your We Craft Everywhere song.
Do you want to see the song?
Go on.
All right. You've got the time it takes for this song to be played, to get your baskets stacked out, and then come back for another demo with Sarah, and then let us know afterwards whether or not you've done it or not. You're going to have to be quick if you want to get it. So here we go. You head to the checkouts, and we will sing about where you all craft.
A few weeks ago on the show, we were talking about places where all you guys lived. We might have used Google Earth just to have a bit of a sneaky look at the village, town, or city that you lived in. And I thought it might be quite funny if I wrote a little ditty and I put on my Facebook page, where do y'all live? And I'll put your towns and cities and village into my little song. But I didn't realize that there would be about 425 responses, so I'm gonna cram as many places into this song as I can, but I won't get them all in. We craft everywhere, man. We craft everywhere. From over here to there, man. We craft everywhere. In crafters we've got our share, man. We craft everywhere. We craft in Lydney, Lynbrook, Launceston, Lehana, Tampa, Darlington, Almond Beach, Sedalia, Wills Point, Widnes, Wildwood, Wildham, Marsh, Chatswood Lake, Walkerburn, Yate, Bay, Hesperia, Sublimity, Pinhole, Avon, Freeport, Mapleton, San Jose, Enniscorn, Great Bend, Detroit, Penniston. We craft everywhere, man. We craft everywhere. From over here to there, man. We craft everywhere. In crafters we've got our share, man. We craft everywhere. Crafting Parachute, Paradise, Pollux, Pool, Papillion, Sheepshead Bay, St. Petersburg, Seacombe, Sutton, Saturday, Bristol, Brighton, Brooklyn, Blackwood, Barnsley, Tide Squeeze, South Shields, Temple Hills and Bentley, Tampa, Pillar, Tucumcari, Cary, Ottawa, Hull, Harrisburg, Lexington, Tupelo, Cincinnati, Austinburg. We craft everywhere, man. We craft everywhere. From over here to there, man. We craft everywhere. In crafters we've got our share, man. We craft everywhere. Crafting Loxahatchee, Lakesville, Lawrence, Lacey, Livermore, Albuquerque, Weeki-Wachee, Pensacola, Ellsmere Park, Mechanicsburg, Williamsburg, Rebella, Houston, Burlington, Wet Wang, Market, Drayton, Yale, Memphis, Wellington, Wapakoneta, Homer, Sassa, Santa Rosa, Wichita, Honolulu, Riverdale, Melbourne, Commerce, Spinton. We craft everywhere, man. We craft everywhere. From over here to there, man. We craft everywhere. In crafters we've got our share, man. We craft everywhere. Crafting Newton Abbott, Richmond, Dudley, Georgetown, East Kilbride, Eugene, Ferrum, Rhinewood, Walkerstown, Newarheim, Fort Wayne, Gloucester, Chester, Long Beach, Raphael, St. Dominic, St. Cloud, St. Augustine Beach, Sand Springs, Romford, Tulsa, Traverse City, Wesley Chapel, Ballarat, Medina, Rampo City. We craft everywhere, man. We craft everywhere. From over here to there, man. We craft everywhere. In crafters we've got our share, man. We craft everywhere. Crafting Sawbrook and Tucson, Kissimmee, Philadelphia, Chicago, Las Vegas, Biloxi, Latte, Elmira, Glendale, Scottsdale, Anchorage and Hurtville, Seattle, Gold Canyon, Ipswich, Cumberland, Unionville, Toledo, Miami, Atlanta, Cleveland, Gold Canyon, Altoona, Calounda, Port Orange, Glover, Rising Sun. We craft everywhere, man. We craft everywhere. From over here to there, man. We craft everywhere. In crafters we've got our share, man. We craft everywhere. And there's a few more places I didn't manage to get into the song. West Runton, Newcastle, Kingswood, Sandbach, Carlisle, Bewley, Albury, Durham, Springfield, Ashington. We craft in Greenville, Lincoln, Nebraska, Sumter, Oak Park, Winchester, Knapp Hill, Stoke-on-Trent, Mount Pocono, Greenville, Charlotte, Oxon Hill, Tunbridge Wells, Modesto, Haverhill, Sierra Vista, Arecibo, Morgantown, O'Fallon, Aurora, Black Forest. We craft in Hermiston, Brownsburg, Henderson, Socorro, Fort Myers, Mandenholm, Hilliard, Farmingdale, East Moline, Summers Point, Calgary, Charleston, Sawston, Malden, Galloway, Fitchburg, Hopewell, Aberdeen, Winstead, Castlewood, Chatsworth, Limestone, Victoria, Willoughby, Rockland, Canton, Falmouth, Conestoga, Lyndhurst, Ashbourne and Cluj-Napoca. Oh yeah.
Cluj-Napoca. That's Transylvania, that is. That's where Monica lives, that is. I know where you all live now. That's scary, isn't it? Thank you for all the lovely comments coming through. Jenny says, absolutely love this library, not to mention how awesome it looks on a shelf in my craft room.
Yes.
Yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's all about the looks as well as what it can do for your crafting. And Elaine says, I have this in my basket now, and looking around in my small craft room, I think I'm going to need a shelf just for the library. It's amazing. You've knocked it out of the park once again. And also, just to mention, you may or may not know, you will know, our US friends, we have decided to rerun some shows for you. So starting from this evening, Monday the 13th of February, we're doing extra editions of Crafters TV on your time, okay? So US time. So if you do find it a struggle sometimes with work, for example, or maybe having to set an alarm to get super duper early, for whatever reason you can't catch all of the shows, we've got shows on for you. So we're going to re-air the middle show of each day. So today's show will be re-aired later on at 7 o'clock Eastern and then again at 7 p.m. Pacific. So you can watch those shows. Obviously we won't be here because there'll be reruns and our social teams won't be live. However, it gives you a nice opportunity to be able to sit down, watch the whole show, maybe if you didn't catch it the first time. And also, like the idea of doing like a little watch party with some of your crafty friends, Sarah? What do you reckon? You know,
I
getting
think
together.
so basically, the moral of the story is, guys, for the last 3 years, we've expected you to get up in the middle of the night and work on our time zone. But now we're going to let you watch on your time zone, but we're not going to get up in the middle of the night and chit-chat with you.
No.
You can chit-chat with other people on your time zone, though. We'll be in bed.
So that's all exciting, all to look forward to. And the first one of those tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific. So do look forward to those. Now, let us get cracking because the template library is flying out, heading towards 80% of the stock gone, but we need to try and squeeze in some more demos, I think. Are you going to have a little flick through the booklet first?
Come on, yes, I am. I'm going to look the arrow fold card.
Ah, yes.
So again, if I can actually look down, because I know what that one's called, there, arrow fold card number 13, right? So all I do is I flick over till I get to number 13. There it is. Yes, that looks really good. That's the one that I want to do. And you can see there, and I've got a nice tip for you here, by the way, when you get to this one. So I've got the full step-by-step instructions. So then I come with my template library, and I'm going to come to number 13. There it is, arrow fold card, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and I'm going to draw all the way around the outside. Now, we see we're getting a little bit tight on time now. So in true Sarah style, here is one where I've drawn all the way around the outside,
nice
right?
One.
And you are going to cut that out, and then let me just show you how we're going to do the fold lines on this one, right? We're going to take the fold line from here into there. So you're going to do one score line. This one's a score line, sorry, down there. So you're going to do the score line there. Then you also have a score line that comes in here, right? And then you also have the score line that comes in here. Right? So I want you to do all of those score lines on the 3 pieces. So again, for speed, Ben, here is the one that I've done. I've drawn around it and I've done, so you've got the score line into there, and out to here. So this is how you get, as it comes down, and there is your arrow fold as it all goes in. And I love how they just all fold together like this, right?
Great.
Doesn't it just? Now, here is my amazing top tip for getting this absolutely perfect, okay? Now, if you want to do really nice mats and layers, this is from the Delightful Daisy Pad.
Yes.
The B track's awesome, so's the A track awesome, right? So what you're going to do is we're going to go, right, I'm going to draw around my mat and layer, and I'm going to draw around this one here, right, to get my base background mat and layer, right? Then what you're going to do is you're going to do the next mat and layer, but I'm going to do that one on the daisy side. Okay. Right? So let me just show you. I've got my, here's my big mat and layer, by the way. I'll do it without the card. So I've done that big mat and layer in that colour. I've done this outside mat and layer in the B track, right? I've then done this mat and layer in the B track as well. Now that there is designed to go in the middle of here. Right, so you can see there. So you can see, use the same paper, but the A track and the B track is the top tip I was trying to get to. And then you've got a mat and layer there, and you've got a mat and layer here. So I'm going to take all of these, Ben, and I'm going to stick them on the front of my card.
Amazing, and we've got a craft along coming up with that Delightful Daisies collection Thursday. With the lovely Debbie. It's my last day in with Debbie, isn't it, this week, actually? Great day coming up Thursday, by the way. Craft along, and then we've got a brilliant crafty clear-out cart load, and that is not easy to say, I'll tell you that much. But that's coming up a little bit later on. Thank you to Terry, who's just messaged, also said this library has unlocked even more things to do with all the collections and kits that we have gotten in the past.
Yes,
as well.
Good point. And look at this here. I've given my daisies a whole new lease of life, something that I'd never done with them before here, just using that gorgeous paper pad.
Yeah. That's the thing, isn't it? You've got all of the different templates, all of the different designs, but then think about all of the paper that you've got, all of the cards that you've got to pretty much create a card for whatever the event is, whatever the season is. It is just brilliant. And don't forget, and I'll show you again in a few minutes' time, all of the content that you're going to get as far as those videos are concerned as well. Bless Leanne's been busy filming all those, hasn't she?
She has, bless her.
Blimey, doing all the video content recently. She's a gem. But the great thing about that, of course, again, is that it's all interrupted. It's all step by step for you. So
it's all uninterrupted.
Did I say interrupted?
You said interrupted.
Oh, it's
that's the point. We have it without Ben being there.
Yeah, which is what everybody wants.
No, we do miss you, but it does mean that we managed to rattle through loads of educational stuff really well. So, right, let's have a little look. Nice daisy goes right up in the middle there. Isn't that looking good?
Yeah.
And I've got the nice, just for a special friend, and I've tried to keep my decoration on these easy bends so that I could rattle through more demonstrations. It's still come to bite us in the bum, like, hasn't it? Still haven't got through as many as I wanted to.
Well, this is your 5th, isn't it? No,
I'm doing all right, and I'm going to get another one ready as well. But look at that. Arrow card looking totes profesh. That just folds in like this. And then that there, it is totes profesh though, isn't it? See, when you stand that looking like that. Come on, nice.
Yes, boom.
Arrow fold card, done, boom.
Love that. And again, the great thing is if you're going for the showstopper, because you saw Sarah using foam pads there, so you will get the foam pads included, you've got your tape pen in there as well, and of course you've got those 2 ink pads included as well. 50 bonus points. You get the templates, you get all of the instruction in your recipe book, and of course you're going to get access to the template library digital tuition. It's all on the card that you're going to get inside your box. On the reverse of that card there is a link. That link will take you to this amazing template library here, and literally there is a video for each and every item within that template library. And again, just to reiterate, it's not kind of demos that have been clipped out of shows. It is demos that have been specifically done for, there you go, there's Leanne, for this purpose. So, you know, it's all about the education. It's all about showing you exactly how to use your templates. You can get a little bit of an unboxing here as well. But every single item that you've got in your template library, it has a little click through for you. So you can watch in your own time. You can come back and try things again. If you don't do it the first time, you can do it at your own leisure. And literally, it's Leanne taking you through all of this. And just to prove a point here, look, you can see all of the different things within the book. So that milk carton that we've seen, the step rocker card, the double diamond fan fold card that we saw earlier on. Click watch now, there's a full video for it. The strawberry gift box, there you go, you can watch that. That amazing Concertina surprise box. There's some brilliant cards. Here we go, the arrow fold card. You've just seen Sarah put together. Obviously, you know, Sarah had to be a little bit quicker because of TV time restraints. There's a full demo right there for you, step by step. Even all of the envelopes that you've got at the end of your booklet, they're included. That amazing zigzag cascade card. I don't know if we're going to get time to do that today, but it's included there. The corner fold easel card that we saw that I love, that's on there. And then all of these different envelopes. You've got 6x6, 5x7. There's just tons in there. And again, you can't put a price on the fact that you've got all of that educational content there too. We're all about looking after you guys. As I said, the biggest thing is giving you these amazing products, right, and giving you the opportunity to be able to create these amazing things. But if we're sending you away and you have no clue to use them, what's the point? But the point that we make is that we give you everything that you need. We give you the recipe book, we give you the instructions, we give you the digital content as well, and it just makes life so easy for you, so you can go away with your brand new product knowing that you are going to get the very, very best out of it. Loads of love as well, just before we go back to Sarah, on the new US Times, Desert Dweller just saying, great idea on a rerun of shows on US Time. We so appreciate the attention given to us US customers. Thank you. And loads of love for that last card as well. Lois, Angie and Tess amongst others, just saying what an adorable card. We've done 5. We've got just under 20 minutes to go.
Come on, I can definitely manage 7.
Get in there.
Right, I can definitely manage 7. I'm not doing 7 cards though, guys.
No.
I'm going to go back to doing a box this time.
Cheese box.
Right? And I was on number 13 with the arrow card, and then I quite like the look of this little triangular gift box. I thought, why don't we ever go at the triangular gift box? So that is number 12. So it literally comes in. So there was my arrow card I've just put back in. Triangular gift box, but look, not only you get the gift box, but you get a little gift tag and a little pocket on here as well. Okay. So I'll show you how we do all of them. And Leanne will show you how you do all of them as well. Don't worry if you know I don't get time.
Yeah.
And I'm a little bit obsessive, Ben, about keeping
You
them
have recently, haven't you?
I'm always the same, and you don't want to get glue on your projects.
No.
Right, so nice sheet of 12 by 12 for this one.
Yep.
You're going to draw all the way around this outer one here, right? Okay. And then I want you to draw around the little pocket. So here is the one that I've done. That is drawing round that one here. So can you see that draws all the way around the outside of that one? And then I've put the little pocket over here, and I've even drawn the gift tag just so as not to waste any space on there, right? And then all of this is just going to cut out, Ben, nice and simply. And again, because I'm desperate to get a few of these done, you can see, you don't need to see me cut anything out. You can see everything's cut out, and then I've done the score lines, right? So let me show you how it all goes together. So once you've done the score lines, I want you to fold and burnish every crease. So when we say burnish, you're just going over it. You can either use the side of your tool like this, or notice if I've got nice strong nails on. So when I've got I always get Builder Gel put on my nails and they're nice and strong. So these are my nails.
Builder Gel?
It's called Builder Gel. Those of you who get like a gel top on your nails will understand exactly what I mean there.
Okay.
It's just nice and strong, and I use it for for going over if I want to do my burnishings on there.
Right.
And then look at this, I'm going to stick tape to tape. This is really, really important. If you're using your tape pens like me, but you want a super good stick, do it tape to tape. And you see how I'm just popping that, right, you just say I'm just lining up those edges, and then I'm getting that nice and neat. I'll show you one to the front, right? So all you do is you take this one here, you tuck it in, and you tuck it under the front, you pop that piece on there, and then that comes in perfectly. And then it's as simple to do, Ben, right, as we've got the 3 pieces open, but then when the whole box comes together, you just have the 3 of them all interlocked together, and it'll just close like that.
That's lovely.
How ridiculously simple is that, right? Now, if you do the little envelope template as well, it's like a little seed packet type thing, I think. So it's like this, right? So there is my little seed packet, and then what you can do, if you want, is do a little matten layer for the pocket that goes on the front. So I'm just going to do the little seed pocket, and this is going to go on the inside of my little project, right? So can you see, you're going like this. This is going to seal up like that. There's my little project, whatever I want to put in it. And then this here will just go onto the front and give it a little bit of it. And I've just cut this, it's not really a matten layer, I've just cut around the front of the template again. Yeah. And then it's up to you. You can take this, I'm just using a sheet from the sunflower paper, by the way. How lovely is that, right? So if you cut the tag out twice, I quite like doing this, right, and slightly off-centering them. So keeping them. Nice. So I'm going to use a little bit of all-purpose so that I can just position these in place like this over top of each other. Manoeuvre them into place, but get those, because I couldn't have done that with a tape pen, could I not? And if you get any oozing out the back, you can just rub away all of the excess oozing, and I know that's now stuck together perfectly, slightly offset, and then this is just going to pop in the middle. Looking good, this one, isn't it? It
is looking good, and I think you're going to have time to squeeze in one more, aren't you, potentially?
Of course I am. I know I was a bit bolshy going for 8 at the start, but to tell you what, if I get 7, I'll still have the record. Do you get an extra star for that? I wasn't joking.
Do you know what, Sarah? I don't think you're going to need to do anything like that, because I think off the back of these demos today, you're going to win Demo of the Week on Sunday.
I'll tell you what, are you in on Sunday? No, so you can't guarantee that, can you not?
No, I can't guarantee that.
Right, so... Yeah, I'm not holding my breath, Ben. It's all right you saying that.
Craig and Deb, I could have a word with Craig for you.
Debbie Robinson will be pushing for the win as well. I know how competitive Debbie Robinson is.
You've got no chance then. No chance if Debbie's in. No chance. She's as competitive as they come, isn't she, Debbie?
Oh, well, it was worth a try, wasn't it, guys? It was worth a try. Yeah. So let's have a little look. I'm just going to mat and layer this on the side. So remember, you've got all those mats and layers that go with it as well. How nice to be able to do like a little gift box and a little gift tag card thing as well. Yeah. And then all I'm going to do with this one, nice and simple, I've just die cut thanks. And these are all those lovely stamps and die sets that we have that match. You know, when you need a nice little sentiment like this. I use these all the time, guys. They're like one of my total go-tos. Nice little thanks on there.
That's brilliant.
How good's that? Can I just say, I believe that was a 4-minute project you've just watched me do there.
I can tell you it was,
4-minute project.
4-minute project. By the way, if you like those sentiments as well, they're coming up for you later on Monday Makers. And if you need more tape pens, by the way, you've seen Sarah using the tape pen a lot over the course of the... I'm just on TV.
Yep. My card looks even more special. There you go.
We've got the wholesale boxes of the tape pens available for you on Monday Makers a little bit later on. You know, the big ones are 12 that you only normally do at birthday. Hit shop the day, you will see them there at an unbelievable price. 6 down, 1 to go. Lillian's just gone. Craig is super strict about the stars. He is. He's the guardian of the stars, so there's probably is no point in doing that. What there is point in doing, though, is you guys getting your baskets checked out, because we are super busy on this Showstopper collection. The template library is going to disappear. Please make sure you've got yours. I mean, mean, what more do you need to see other than what you've seen over the course of this show? All just done with the templates that you've got within this collection, all done with the dies that you've got included with it, and of course that amazing, I love the fact that we've got the little recipe book in here as well with everything that you need, all pictures and diagrams in there too. And if you need more as far as instructions concerned, don't forget you've got the link for that tutorial online as well, so everything is there for you. You're just not going to go wrong with this. And I know after you've made a few of the, there we go, there's the box you've just seen there. After you've made a few of these, you'll be whizzing through these like an absolute pro because they're so easy to be able to craft with. The Showstopper collection, as I said, is going to give you that foam, 320 foam pads. You've got the tape pen and 2 of our ink pads in the water reactives as well. $75.99, $83.20. There we go. There's that corner fold easel card that you saw earlier on too, and 50 bonus points, but you're going to have to be quick. 80% of the stock now gone. One more to squeeze in, and then the demo of the show vote to come as well. It's going to be an absolute corker to see which your fave is, but demo 7, this is for the record, because 6 has been the most. What are you going to do?
This is for the record. Sarah goes for the record.
Yes.
It is only the 2023 record though, isn't it?
That's all right, still a record.
Still a record.
Oh, I love this card.
Concertina.
Yes.
Concertina. Right, so I'm going to show you how to do this one. Now, this one I'm going to do right from the beginning so that you can see it, right? So the concertina, by the way, concertinas, what I love about these ones, right? They'll go flat to go on the card, but they'll stand up and look really impressive like that, right? Charlotte's in my ear going, you've got 10 minutes. I'm like, nee bother, Charlotte. Nee bother at all,
You've actually only probably got 5 minutes though.
It's fine. Zigzag cascading card, right? Number 24. So you're going to go to number 24. This is one of the ones where I am going to encourage you to read the instructions, right? Or watch Leanne's tutorial video as well, because it's really important to get the hang of these and get them right.
Yeah.
Don't just go, right? So number 24. So I'm going to come back on here. 23, there's my 24, right? So can you see on this one, it's a little bit different to some of the other templates. That's why I wanted to do it. You've got an outer one here and an outer one here. So watch this, right? If I take this first one, we've only put the mats and layers on one of the sizes, so it's easier for you to get it. And I'm also going to save myself a little bit of work. Can you see what I've done there? I've put that right in the corner so that I can build this up then, right? So I'm going all the way up here. And I'm going right up there. And I'm going to come, so this is a cut line, and then I'm going to go nice and gentle with the score line. This is a cut line. Go nice and gentle with the score line, and then this is a cut line, right? There's my one. Get another piece of card, and whereas we did the one that didn't have the mat and layers, turn right around and go and do the other side. Now it will look exactly the same, but it's not, right? So we're going to go around this one. I'm going to draw all these down again, right? And then this is a cut line. This is nice and gentle for a score line, right? This is a cut line, nice and gentle for a score line, and then this is a cut line, right? So you can see there, that looks very similar to this one, but this has the cut lines going up from the bottom. This has the cut lines coming down from the top, right? So when you cut them both out, right, this is the one where our cut lines are coming up from the bottom. This is the one where our cut lines are coming down, this is coming up from the bottom. This is the one where it's coming down from the top, right? And then what you're going to do is you're going to use your mats and layers, and you're going to add all of your mats and layers on. So what I've done is I've done some nice stamping bits, and I'm going to add my mats and layers onto here. Now, some of the mats and layers, you want to put one on the front and one on the back, right? So can you? What I'll show you is, I've added my mats and layers on here, right? There's the one where the cut lines are coming down from the top. Here is my one where the cut lines are coming up from the bottom. What I want you to do is put the mats and layers opposite sides, right? Turn them over, opposite sides. Have you got that, guys? Yep, so you want them on the opposite. If you put them on the middle and the front, you put them on the outside on the other two, and then you do the exact same on the opposite piece. Now, here's what I want you to do. I want you to fold them so that you're looking at them like this, right? And look at them from the top down. They must do this. If you fold them and they do this, so you've got two that go the same way, it's not going to work, right? You must have it so that they're folding opposites like this.
Yeah.
Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you this to the front camera, right? Because you start at the back and you take these back two and you put the top over the bottom one like this and slot it down into place, right? Then you take the next one, you slot it over the front of there, and again, when you wangle it down, it'll slot down into place. And then you're going to take this one and you're going to wangle that one down there, Ben, and it's going to wangle and slot down into place, right? There you go.
Brilliant.
And then that concertina's flat, stands up like this.
Yes.
Now that is the reason I wanted to show you that one, because you've got to see and you've got to visualize them little hints and tips as it goes through. Once you've got the little hints and tips, it's super easy to do them. And you know where all these little hints and tips are, Ben?
Where?
They're on them videos that you get access to, because they're a three-part system. You've got all the templates, you've got the book with all of the ideas. I like to sit and flick through and see what do I fancy making today. You've got the access to the portal where you can watch all of the video tutorials for all of them. You get the dies as a Brucey bonus, and we didn't even talk about the big box that everything goes in. So can I just show you this one here? I'm not going to have time to decorate it all, guys, but I still got time to show you how to do it, which is the important thing. So I'm going to bring it over and I'm going to stick it in the vote, Ben.
Stick it in the vote, man. Do you know what? Johnny summed it up today. There's been no faff today, is there? There's been no faff. It's been easy, it's been simple, and look at all of these. Thank you. All of these amazing concepts and cards that you're now going to get to vote on. I'll tell you what, we'll get the vote going, and then we'll get like Sarah's final take on this, and then that should be that. So listen, do you need me to move these, or am I going to go with you, Charlotte? Do you want me to move them to the front? Are you going to come across them, or do you want me to move them into position? All right, so here we go. Here she comes on the joystick. There we go. Number 1. 2. I like 2. Look at 3. Hello. 3's the little strawberry box. Don't forget me. 4. 5 is Johnny's favourite, the arrow card. 6 is the beautiful little, I'm going to call it a cheese box. That one there, 6. And 7 is the one Sarah's made, which is that cascading card. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or 7. Get voting on that. You've got about 2 minutes. And whilst you do that, please make sure as well that you check out your showstopper. We are now officially just over 80% of the stock gone. Do not leave it. Do not go away and think, oh, I might come back and grab this later. I don't think it's going to be here. Particularly if you want the showstopper with the extra foam pads, the tape pen and the ink pads as well, and those bonus points, 30 of the templates, that recipe book with everything that you need as far as your instructions concerned, and then that card which is going to give you entry into the portal for all of the information for every video. Every video for all 7 of these projects here, plus the other 23 that you're going to get in your template library. It is just incredible. I think one of the best things we've ever brought to you, and that's why everyone's snapping this up. And that's the thing to say, isn't it, Sarah? Whether you are, I don't know, crafter of 15 years or crafter of 15 days, this is for you, isn't it?
Oh, totally. And do you know what I think, guys, right? We do a lot of absolutely beautiful products here. We do gorgeous collections where everything coordinates. We do some really thoughtful dies that do clever things. But you are all watching us here at Crafters TV because you are card makers. It's the fundamental top and bottom of it is we are pretty much a card making channel. We do some other bits and pieces, but it's all founded in cards, okay? And how many of you are sitting there and keep making the same type of cards over and over again? How many of you would never ever embark on trying to do a side stepper or a centre stepper or a double stepper? How many of you could only dream of doing things like the, I don't even know what half the names are, but these fancy pop forward cards are? All you need is the tutorials to get you started, the templates to work around, and the confidence to give it a go. And the thing that I think we're absolutely tip-top the best at here at Crafters TV, and I know a lot of you agree, is where we give you the education to do it. And this is like a hand-in-hand system. You've got all of the education, but if we just taught you how to make all of these cards, Ben, it would be overwhelming, because it would be, well, start here and then put a score line at 4 3/4 inches and then go to 6 3/8 of an inch. It's really difficult to get all of that in. Whereas here, actually, you're just going to work from the instructions. So you're going to flick through all of the little cards, you're going to have a look at what it is you want to make, take out that template, and then follow the tutorials that we've done for you. So straight away, even if you only made one each of the 30 cards that are in, well, it's not just cards, boxes and envelopes. Even if you only make one each of all of them, your card maker is going to go from here to here, right? But actually, once you've got it, you've got it for life. Templates are tools. It's an investment. You buy them once, and you're going to keep getting them out time and time again. The people that you make cards for, whether you make cards for friends and family or whether you make them to sell, I tell you now, your friends and family, you are going to knock their socks off, because you are going to be presenting them with all these types of fancy cards that they've never seen you do before, and they're going to be like, oh, have you been on a course or something? You know, how did you learn to do all of these? Or if you're making and selling your cards, the unusual cards like this are the ones that you can charge more money for. Whatever it is, we are literally unlocking the potential for you to do it within one program, really. You get the templates, you get all of your instructions, you get the bonus dies that come in with it, you get access to the portal and all the education. It literally is a turnkey solution.
You've got to grab it. We're over 80% of the stock gone. $75.99 for our platinum customers here in the UK. $83.20 if you're shopping in the US and you're platinum. And by the way, if you are new today, or maybe you've been watching for a while and you've not yet bought, what a day to sign up to Club Inspire. It's free to do on a website, and that will be the price that you get, because you get 20% off the first order. What a show! What a vote! A record-breaking show for 2023. 7 demos, but which was the winner? Yes! Number 2!
Yay! I love that one. I'm also very proud to have that up on the shelves, because it does get competitive here at Crafters TV, and it's nice to know that I've got something up there that I think is very worthy of a potential big win this weekend.
That is a big contender, I'm telling you, a big contender. What a brilliant show. Sarah, thank you so much. What amazing, amazing concept this is, and what a brilliant show. And you are back, well, I'll see you tomorrow, but you're back Wednesday on Crafters TV, aren't you?
I will. I've got the launch of my brand new Roaring 20s range on Wednesday, so make sure you tune in, because I'm telling you now, that'll be another one that comes in and goes out potentially in the day.
Yeah, it's a busy few days here on Crafters TV, so make sure you stick with us. Massive thank you to Sarah. We will see you in a couple of hours' time. The fish is back from Monday Makers. We've got some exceptional deals and a stunning mystery bag to bring to you on that as well. But in the meantime, get those baskets checked out. We'll see you back here in a couple of hours. Bye for now.